Hello.
Am
Hi,
I
Miss
the little?
Martha.
Am I the excited dancy chick,
Yes, that's you. You're always
or
bouncing around.
or is that you? And I'm over there going,
Me? I'm not I don't know. I don't do
"That's
that.
not you." Okay, I'm this one. I need to
Hmm.
get a bow for my hair.
You're the dancy chick.
I'm
Hi,
the dancy chick.
Karen.
Hi, Karen,
Hello, hello.
and
Who's in
everyone
the
else.
house?
KB.
Oh, there's KB. Hello.
Now
Oh,
we'll find out if Karen is napping. Karen Williams is napping, or if she's awake.
no, that girl's awake. I was like, okay, I gotta go finish getting ready. It's 30 minutes before my sale. She's like, I forgot. Hello, Pamela.
Hi,
Hello.
Pamela. So she's the one that had you running late today.
Yeah. Ginger. Hi, Ginger.
Hi, Ginger.
Yeah, and well, I was sitting here just like this on my phone in front of the computer, didn't have me in the background yet. So Martha's calling me like, hey, it's today Tuesday?
Well, usually, you're there by a certain time, and
I know.
so
I got busy because I'm still trying to get my video uploaded for tomorrow. I'm doing that
so am
drop
I.
sale. Huh?
So am I.
Are you in what video are you doing?
My regular Wednesday video.
Okay.
It's a shopping video. It's short, but it's a shopping video. So
Okay. Well, I got a video coming out tomorrow. I'm in the spring fling sale that I was asked to join by Minor 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 House Vintage. It's the first time
Manor
I've joined
House,
her. Yeah, Minor
Man-
House,
Manor.
Manor House. Um, uh, so I'm trying to finish that video, and it's got to be up tomorrow. And sometimes it takes forever for your video to upload. So I'm kind of like procrastinated here.
Tammy, I've noticed you've been being in a lot of drop sales recently that you haven't told me about. So I'm beginning to think you don't like me.
Me? Patrick, I was in his last week and he just sent me an email. So I said, yeah, I'll join. And she sent me a message.
Yes, but I'm pushy. I will message them and go, "Can I play too?" If
Okay.
I know about it.
Well, let's set up our, we haven't
I'm
done
going
it
to
in a
do the
while.
peddler sale.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I need to do my peddler sale. I need to get that going regularly, but
Well, I was starting to think, well, maybe she's going to do the peddler sale too, and she just hadn't told me.
no, I just have been lagging. Me and you can switch on that if you like. You can be
Shoot.
my co-host and do it every other month.
Okay, we can do that. I don't mind.
Because I think about it and then I forgot about it. I think about it. Oh yeah, I need to do this, and I forgot about it. So I need to get that set up. And
Well, I, put part of your burden on me, Tammy. I'll
yes,
do
I would
that.
love to do that. Let me delegate. Is that what it's called?
Yes, exactly. Tammy using her big girl words. You almost
Don't
spit your
make me
tea
spit
out.
my tea out.
I knew that's what happened. I've got tea too.
I got tea. Tea.
Hey, mine's in a styrofoam cup because it stays colder longer.
Our weekend was good. Me and Martha were running around different towns, somewhat here. She was
We
here,
were,
and then I was here, and
yeah.
then she was there, and we were like that. And
We traded places. At one point, I told Gary, I said, we got to watch that other side because I think we're going to pass each other like this.
yes, Karen, you will be in my drop sale peddler's train because we like our train to stop in different towns.
hmm That's exactly right.
So
Different.
yes, ma'am, you would definitely be on my list. Um,
And it rained in Texas this weekend, so it messed up our big yard sales, garage
yes,
sales.
yes.
I went to do the Highway 80 in North Texas from Mesquite to basically Shreveport was what we were going to do.
Uh-huh. And I went and did the antique alley that was just on the other side of Dallas where she was. Um, we did that on Friday.
But it
And that was good.
rained.
I mean, the
Well,
weather was good.
But because everybody knew it was going to come storming come Friday night into Sunday morning, a lot of people didn't even bother to go. There were places that last fall, the fields were full of people with their tables
Yeah.
up, and nothing there. Nothing there. It was. We even went and started doing where Tammy was at on Sunday. See,
And we end up going on Saturday where she was at, which was pouring rain. It
did
was
you get any of the church sales on Saturday?
yes,
Because
we
they
did
had
hit
the
a couple of the
inside,
church sales. I did hit those.
which we couldn't do on Sunday because they were churching.
Yeah. So I'm telling y'all, Highway 90 has this where we're at.
I want
I've
to go
only
do
been
that
once or
too.
twice, if I can remember right. But they need to get a paper form out, especially those who are doing yard sales. They do this on Highway 90. Their city puts out a piece of paper with their address on it. They're doing yard sales,
Well, a lot of the sales I found were listed on yardsales.net. So that's
Oh,
what they need to encourage their garage sales
that'd be
to
good.
do,
Yes,
is
yes,
list them on there. And then that way
that
you
would
can
be good.
find them because they're on your map and GPS, and you just
Yes.
click on it
Yeah,
and directions, and there you go.
they should. Somebody, do I need to coordinate this thing for them?
I know, I'm
I'm a
thinking,
good delegator.
if I ever move to one of those towns, we are having one of those sales, okay?
Uh-huh.
I'm going to be the person who coordinates. We're going to do chocolate walks and cookie walks, and
Don't forget the wine.
yeah, and sip and sale. We're going to do sip and
Sip
sales.
and sell. I like that. So it
We're
don't
going to do
have to
sip
be
and
wine. It
sales.
could be your
Yeah,
choice of sip.
that's right. We're going to do it all, okay?
Too
And
bad we're me and her aren't far. We have the town, but
no,
this is
where
not
we
the
live,
kind
it's
we're not the same as a small town. It's just
sip
not.
and stumble. Hi, George.
Hello, George. Hello, Doris. Hello,
Hi,
hello.
Doris. Yeah, sip and stumble. I like that. Not
I like that,
responsible
Karen.
for accidents.
Why time could I be a part in Washington, in a part in Oklahoma? So, Karen, I don't know. I'll get with you. Me and Martha will talk about it and find out when we should do this.
Yeah,
Get
and
the
we,
date
we
down
need
so
we
you'll
need to
know.
do another midnight margaritas too.
Yeah, Margot's back.
And we just got to let her recuperate. I think Brad almost killed her with the walking.
Yeah, poor Margot.
Oh,
Hey,
but
Peachy me.
I beat you, me. I really appreciated the videos that Margot put up for her trip because it showed me places that I had wanted to see, and that Mont Saint Michel, the town that when the tide comes in, you can't get to it,
Mm-hmm.
and then the tide has to go out, so the road. I've always wanted to see what that looked like on there, so I really appreciated her showing those.
Yeah, we have to live through her. I'll probably never make it over there.
Well, if I get to go to Ireland, I'll put up videos for you guys too.
Yeah, you
You said
better.
you wanted to go to let you know how much it was going to
I
be.
would.
Oh,
I'm supposed to be going. I was supposed to be going in June or July to Mexico. My niece is getting married, and I'm like, girl, they're practically already married anyways. They're married in my eyes. They're married already. They've been together 2 years, but they're having. They just want us to join their honeymoon. Is what I tell her. You're just having us to join your honeymoon, but I don't think we're gonna make it to that. I didn't get my passport done, and
see, and we didn't schedule the Alaskan cruise because you were going to go do that, and now it's too late to schedule the Alaskan cruise.
for July, we were gonna do it for that.
No, you said because you were taking
Oh,
that
because I had to.
right that you couldn't do the cruise too because you got your other big trip with the gang, so
Uh
you
huh.
couldn't do a
Well, that
not just
Mexico trip
fly.
alone was going to be like $3,000, and I was like, well, I didn't know how much it was going to cost, and I was like, I think that seems
Girl,
kind of
was
high.
that for you and David both?
I,
Because
I
that's
don't
on the
know.
cheap. Because that's
You know what? I don't know if it was each or now I don't remember.
Because it costs between 3 and 5 for Ireland, and I know it's going to cost almost 3 a person for the Alaskan cruise.
Yeah, I don't know. I have to look. But yeah.
And like I said, I think it's too late to schedule an Alaskan cruise this year because
Oh,
of
yeah.
the dates that you can only cruise in
Right.
Alaska. But so we need to seriously start planning. And I say that because you have done these cruise planning before,
Hmm.
and you have what your niece does it as
My
well.
cousin.
Your
I
cousin.
handed it over to her. I was like,
So,
girl, you do this.
Margot and I can't really contact your cousin.
Yes, you
The,
can.
the,
She's a cruise planner.
you should do it. It's
I will
your
do it for
cousin.
us if we do it. Yes.
Yes.
He wants to go on a cruise.
Well, you know what?
David's been wanting to go on one too. I mean, he's
If
ready.
any of our friends wanted to go, they could certainly go.
That's
Go do
right.
an Alaskan cruise. Karen has opened her box and she's doing a happy dance. Did Karen finally get
She
a box sent
Yes.
off?
Yes. She said
Aw.
it was supposed to come yesterday and it didn't, but the mailman was outside. I might be opening this during when y'all start. I thought you might, Karen. Look, Karen, I was waiting for her. Karen will cruise with us.
Awesome. And now Karen will have a cruising partner, so she won't have to pay that single rate on her cabin.
Hey,
Hi, Sonia.
Sonia.
So, which of your cousins does the cruise planning?
She's on my mother's side. Sonia's on my dad's side. My cousin is on that does it is on my mom's side.
Well,
Um,
we need to get her in the chat so that she
oh my
knows.
God, yeah, and
We
she
only have to
was wait.
contact
I
her,
was
then
doing
she
the cruises
knows.
for her, and the girl was telling me more than I knew, and I was like, well, Karen's like that ain't nothing new.
Pass the torch. Pass the torch.
But I was like, girl, you should be doing this because she was all up in that. She knew the ins and outs. She knew what sites to go check out, and I was like, and I was just beginning. But when COVID hit, oh my God, that just kicked me a new one. I couldn't do it no more because the cruise line didn't know what they were doing because it was all new. It was all new.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Mm-hmm.
all a new thing, but it was so much headache for nothing, for not getting paid. That situation, because we don't get paid. Y'all just know if you have a friend that is a cruise that does cruise planning, you do not pay them. They do all this work for you, and you do not pay them a dime. They get paid by the cruise itself. And when you get all this information and they did all this work, and you end up going through online to Carnival anyways, that they just did all this work for you for nothing, and they don't get nothing out of it. You're paying the same price through Carnival Cruise Line as you would have going through that cruise planner. It's the same. There's no cost, and they can find more perks. They're out to get you more perks that they can, as whatever they can. Carnival, if they read it across there, oh yeah, well, this is a special. Sometimes you have to tell them, well, I read there was a special. Oh yeah, here it is.
Yeah, and we want, cruise bucks, and we want drinks
Yes.
package, and we want, this much towards excursions, and you got to negotiate with them
Hmm.
what you can get for your people.
Right. So
Especially,
there,
especially
the
if
cruise
you
planners
have,
are more out to get you what you can, and let you inform you a lot. I think a lot better even. So
and if you get, several people who say they will definitely go, then it gives your planner some power because they
hmm.
can say, I have this many people who want to go on this trip. They are friends, they're whatever. And it gives you more power to get things. Now, we can go with this cruise line, or we can go with another cruise line. So, what
Hmm.
can you do for us?
Right. So I'll talk to her. I'll tell her. I got to talk to David too. She can tell me when the times are available, because I know Alaskan is certain times.
Right. It's a short window.
Hmm.
Well,
So
and I won't know. I will know more about Ireland after my mother in law gets her follow up scan. She's got another scan on Thursday to check and see if everything is still clear. then she will just be able to decide if she's going to go and when she's going to go. So, and I will let you know.
Very well.
And you know, all you guys, if y'all ever want to go on a European trip, like to thrift, not just to see sights, but to thrift, then I know a company that will help us create a tour to go to those kinds of places. And, you know, and it can be for as little as 10 people on a tour bus going to do, you know, and where you would be able to go and actually thrift real European
Real
stuff.
European. Well, what about here? Don't you just love those party that come around Instagram and I don't know, Facebook loops, you know, a thrifting bus. I think that would be so cool. Let's all get on a thrifting bus where y'all can have your wine, your Coke and tea, and get off the bus, shop, get back on the bus. He takes you to your next. It's an Uber driver with friends.
That would be fun, kind of like the buses that take you to the casinos, huh?
Yes, exactly. Instead of casino stops, it's thrift store stops or estate sales or whatever.
Well, I seen this thing where they said, "Hey, food trucks, try driving up and down the roads in the neighborhoods like the ice cream man does." I would love it if the food truck just come down the street.
Yeah.
Stop here.
Maybe I should get a van and take all my vintage and go, you know,
Ooh, yeah,
spending sunny
vintage,
days
man.
thrifting on the street. I'll come to you. Hello, traveling crafter. Hello,
Traveling
hello.
crafter, hello.
Long time no see, girl.
Well, she's been traveling and then crafting. So busy, busy.
You'll never
Never
have to
had to fight me over vintage owls. No, we're gonna make you carry our owls, Karen. Here,
Well, I don't
Karen,
know.
hold my owl.
Yeah, Martha almost fought you over that one little vintage owl that was
Yeah,
on that caster.
on
Yeah.
that caster. See, you fought me for that one.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Joan.
She even said she was going to take off her hoops. Hello, Joan.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you. Because I'm so bad about names, about names, you know. And I figure if you wanted to be called Angela all the time, you'd have put Angela on there. So, hi, Jen Fizz.
Hello, Jen. Jen.
So
I do have
I missed your live Mexican brunch.
David, and my phone was dying, y'all. I forgot to charge it the night before. I had hardly any juice, and I was like, David, I don't think I'll last through one. So he did it from his phone. He goes, we'll see if this will last, because he wasn't fully charged. But you could, the waitress, we're just chit chatting, both facing forward, chit chatting, not chit chatting at each
Where
other.
were you at?
Huh?
Where were you at?
We were off of I-10 down on the west side. What, you know, near the Heights. We were near the Heights, and we're like, let's go find a patio we can sit on, because it felt good outside.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we don't get that luxury too often. So
by Sunday, it did feel nice. It was nice weather on Sunday. It was beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
So we found some estate sales, and luckily, all the estate sales we went to were the 50% off days.
Oh yeah, most that's really, honestly, rarely do I like ever go into a first day estate sale. I just
I'm
wait
not going to anymore.
Huh?
I'm not going to go anymore except for the last days.
That's when I normally always go. It's just on the last days.
Well, you know, I'll look at the pictures, and so I will gauge. Is it a style that I'm interested in? You know, so that's how I decide to go. And Gary would be like, "Man, there's not much here." I said, "Yes, but I don't remember the pictures. Yeah, so I don't know what I missed, so I'm not upset."
That's right. That's right. Now, if I see something in the pictures and I'm like, Oh my gosh, I
Gotta
want to
have.
try to get this. Well, then I'm there on the first day, early on the first day to try to get that, you know. Other
Yeah,
than
but
that, I'll
only
just
then. Yeah.
wait and see what's around, when we get there. But yeah, I
I
rarely
got some
go.
really you I got some Christmas stuff and I found vintage Halloween. I found at least three
Ooh.
pieces of actual vintage Halloween.
On the last day?
No, it wasn't at the estate sales. It
Oh,
was
okay.
on Friday at garage sales.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Very good.
And I had told Gary I found one. I said, "Look, it's vintage Halloween. You never find vintage Halloween." And then I
Mm,
found two more pieces. I couldn't believe it.
very good.
Yeah, they are. People can be because we went to one. We were there a few minutes early and waiting for them to open up, and like this girl came up and cut in between Gary and I to get in. I don't know what she was after, but she like
Cutter, cutter.
yeah, she worked her way in between us so she could get in second. She wasn't getting in first. I was first.
Hello, is it Jamine? Did I say that right?
Or
Jamine?
Janine.
Jamine?
Janine. Maybe it's Janine like Janine.
I always forget. I know we went through this last week.
Oh, really? Jamine. See, she's
Jamine.
like, oh my God, when are they going to get it?
I will never. I'm always gonna botch it.
I used to keep a list when I first started on this. I had a list of everybody's YouTube name and then their real name so that I could say, "Hey, so and so" by their real name and stuff like that. And then my list grew and grew and grew and I'd be going, "Oh, who is that? Who is that? Who is it?" So I gave up and just said if they wanted to be called
That's
that
right.
name, that's what they would put on there. You don't see Karen Williams with another name. She wants to be Karen Williams.
Oh no, sometimes she likes to be called Linda. She's a Linda.
Well, that depends on how she's acting that day.
Right, because she acts, yeah.
Some days she acts like a Linda, some days she acts like a Karen.
You're right. Until I see her in person and have a conversation with her, will I remember Jameen. Jameen.
She
Jameen?
got her teddy bear paper dolls, Tammy.
Yay.
Tammy will never get it right.
That's fine.
Oh, but look, it's been added to the Tam Tam dictionary. Now, you're trying to make me write a book. You need to write a Tam Tam dictionary.
It is. It's right there in the
Well,
lounge
I
room.
need a paper copy that I can flip through here.
You go
Okay.
sit in the lounge room and read it.
Look, delegate is going to be in that thing because she used delegate and she used it properly. So we're going to put delegate in her dictionary.
I'm surprised Karen. Karen must not have been in here when I said it because she's like, "Whoa, whoa, big words, Tammy."
That's okay. I said it for her. I was channeling my inner Karen.
See, Joan says it's in there. See,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Wow, that is a thick book. How
72.
thick is this
Okay.
book? It's probably like 3 words on a page, and the paragraph is just this big because of what it could mean when Tammy says it.
It's as big as The Stand by Stephen King. Let's see. Do you ever shop at the Goodwill for your treasures? Hi, from Texas, outside Houston. There's a big flea market named Old Security Flea Market off 105 North and 59. Lots of outside and inside. Let me write that down because we're just outside Houston too, Diana.
Yes, I want to say right off 59 North. I know we passed by it if it's the one I'm thinking of, but never stopped yet because we're always on our way out.
It's
But
not Diana. It's not all that. We call it Chinese crap, and that's terrible. But it's all when you go to the flea market and they've got all these boxes of stuff that they have just ordered from China, and it's 50 of them in a box, and they're all the same, and they're plastic. We like to go where there's actually garage selly, vintagey flea markets. So, let's see. Nevada Storm is what I was going to legally change my name to. Oh, security flea market. I'm writing that down so Gary and I can
check it out.
check it out. We went to
Yes, I do
one.
go to Goodwills. We go to Goodwills. I go to um the thrift stores, village. What is it called? Value
Trader
villages.
Value Village.
Yeah. I hit whatever. Just if
I
we're
don't
passing
go
it.
to I don't go to Goodwill much because our Goodwills have mostly clothes. It's just some racks on the top of
Yeah,
the
on the
clothing
top.
racks that have some hard goods on it. So
It's very few picking. I mean, slim pickings, at our Goodwills.
Gary and I went driving off to this one flea market, and we got there, and it's only on certain Saturdays. It didn't say that in its ad, but it was set up big, so we got it marked down so we can go back to it on the correct day.
So it's probably once a month.
It's like the second Saturday or
Hmm.
something like that. So we're gonna go because the setup for it looked really nice.
Uh-huh. Yes. Where were we?
I
Uh,
think when Goodwill started selling online, that's when you really started having a harder time finding good stuff at Goodwill.
Even the Value Village, which is just like a Goodwill, stuff is donated to them. Um, Even they have some pricing prices. And one thing I can say about Goodwill, let's say, for example, all their shirts are the same price, all their t-shirts, all their whatever. Sheets, all their sheets would be one price. It's a crochet blankets this price, towels this price, but the hard goods they vary, because I feel like if they feel that it's heavier, lighter, they go by that. You know, it could be something heavy that's crap and they got $12 on it, but something little that's very valuable, they'll have $3 on it. I think that sometimes they go by weight on the pricing, but
Well, I
going
think they hire somebody who to them it looks like a deal, like it's something,
uh-huh.
and then they look it up on eBay and they find what people are selling them for, and that's what the price they put on it. They
Yes,
don't look to see what it actually sold for.
right.
It's what they're selling, and theirs will be damaged, and they still want that full price.
Yes. The Value Village though, they're all over the place. For shirts, can be anywhere from $2 to $8. I mean, their hard goods are usually higher than Goodwill, I think. But yeah, it's always a hit and miss kind of thing. Yeah, there's lots of Goodwills between Humble, just our Humble alone, because we go to Humble all the time, and there's three right there in Humble, and not to mention another thrift across from the mall, a different kind of thrift. But
Diana, do you do videos? Are you like in the south of Houston, that kind of thing? I know you said you were just outside Houston.
she says she's got to go to. Jameen says she's got to go to Texas, but heck, we like traveling. Well, we are in Texas, but we travel outside of the Houston area to the small towns and stuff.
Hello, Deb.
Hello,
Deb says
Deb.
Value
Even
Village
that
in
is
Canada
still
is
hard,
really
hit and miss.
expensive. Oh, I know, but see, here's the thing. If you look at a map of Texas, Texas has so many rivers. Okay. Gary and I always joke that all the good stuff got left on the side of the river before they tried to float their wagons across,
Oh yeah.
because they couldn't bring all that stuff with them to get down here. So
Yes. Oh yeah. Antique stores are expensive. Okay, so I think there is a pecking order. We donate to the thrift stores. I don't think the thrift store should be an antique sale. That stuff was given to them. They should price it to, keep the economy going, right? We go thrifting it to put in our antique store kind of thing. It's like a pecking order. Uh,
to me, antique stores, I usually can't, occasionally I'll find some little something that I
Occasionally,
can,
yeah.
especially if I'm collecting it. I value antique stores to go in and see what is what. so that when I am out and about in other places, I will recognize, oh, I saw that in the antique store. That's something I should get. Or it tells me what my items should be priced at. Or like if I have something and I don't have all of it, a lot of times the whole thing will be in the antique store. And that's how I found out what those things were for the coffee pots, the glass ones that people go, oh, they're risers, they're plant stands. I'm like, no,
Oh yeah,
you put your
the burners.
coffee pot on and you put the little tea light
Yeah.
on there. That's where I discovered that's what that was for. I know you've got a couple of them in there.
No, I got a new one, but it is different than the Pyrex one, because there's a Pyrex one for the
Mhm.
Pyrex, but this one's it's a different brand and it's a little bit different shape.
There's glass ones, there's ceramic ones. So I
Mhm.
mean, that's where I found out what that weird looking thing is that glows with the little hole. It's round. That it goes on the mixers. What
Did
you
y'all
can
get all that? You know that good. You get it
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, y'all know what y'all
White,
talking
they
about.
look like a bowl with a little funnel coming off of one side, about this big around, and they usually glow. You know, and it's like, what are those for? Well, they are an attachment to the old stand mixers for
Oh, okay.
juicing and stuff. And I didn't know that until I went into an antique store and it told me what it was. So then I went to looking for it. I was able to Google by what they told me
Yeah,
about.
and see more and all.
Yeah. So
Our area where we're at, we don't have good yard sales. We do have to go outside the general Houston. And I'm just my address is Houston. Is your address Houston or is it Channelview?
Channel View.
Okay. So, but I'm only like 10 to 15 minutes away from her. So, but I am a Houston address and I'm just right outside the Houston downtown kind of thing. But we have to leave this general area and go to the small towns to get good garage sales. Because around us, it's just baby clothes, baby furniture, just
Diana.
clothes.
So Security Flea Market. Security is the name of the little town, and Diana lives in Security. It's outside of Cleveland.
Oh, well, we just went thrifting through Cleveland too a couple of weekends ago. That's where we got that big coffee maker that hangs on the wall. Can't believe David sold it.
The coffee grinder.
Yeah, that coffee grinder. We got it out. It was just outside Cleveland. It's is it Code Spring? I think we got it in Code Spring.
Cold Springs.
Not Ode Springs. Code Springs.
Cold. Like, ooh, it's
Yeah,
cold. Yeah.
I think it was over there. But it was just right outside Cleveland because we were shopping around Cleveland area. But they had some good
I
garage sales.
think Cold Springs is more Conroe, outside of Conroe area, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
It's
past
right around the lake,
Glenwood.
but it's south of the lakes. I think like Conroe's a little more north, so it's probably, yeah, it's right in between Conroe and Cleveland.
Yeah, I have no idea where we were. We were just out. We were heading towards Cleveland to go shop. Out shopping. I don't know where we were. David told me once. I thought he said Code Springs, but I thought it was Cleveland. I have no idea. It was in between. It's one of them
So
back roads.
Gary brought his big GPS, from when he was
Mhm.
a truck driver, and it leaves he calls it a crumb trail, but it leaves a blue line everywhere you've been.
Oh,
And so we were looking at it on our way home on Sunday, and it was like blue line over to Louisiana, back over to down there, and then back up like this to
you
Gilmer.
need a screenshot of that, and that be your cover page. I've done that before, and I've done it on one of the map apps that I have. That they'll do it, but I've used that as a screenshot before of us traveling around the
Oh,
state.
okay. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, use that. Get this screenshot, even if you have to take a picture of it. Take a picture of it and use that for your cover page.
Okay, that will be good for my thrifting.
Yeah, hang your thrifting video. I hope you did get video of y'all in the rain, like I told you to.
No, I did not because I didn't want my camera to get wet.
You
But
could have done it from the car.
I did. I got it from the car.
Okay, I'm about to tell this lady.
I took a picture of it driving down the road, pouring down where you could barely see. Okay.
Very good. That's
And
what I did.
And I have a thing that I want to do with it. I was like, oh, this is going to be funny if I can do it. So, how often do we go sourcing? David likes to go sourcing on his lunch break.
Yeah.
We
I
try to do
usually
something every
I don't leave the
weekend.
house much during the week. David's like, you could do more and find more if you get out and go during the day.
And when
But
you
I
get
have
to do
so
all the
much here
other
to
stuff.
do. Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. I have so much here to do. And going this past weekend, I was behind for today. I usually do house cleaning on Monday. I have not done that in 2 weeks, for sure, 2 weeks. But
I was in here last night at 7, 8 o'clock picking out stuff for the sale today, and I usually have that done on Monday morning.
yeah.
I was busy.
So
Hunts
we go a lot on David says,
behind.
you only wait to the weekend so I can drive you around.
Well, that
Yeah.
is his job.
So what's wrong with that?
Gary
I need
doesn't
an Uber
really
driver.
drive. Hey, Gary loves to go. That's
Yeah, David loves to go
when can we
too.
go? When can we go?
I could have stayed home because we ended up coming home Saturday, and we got up Sunday. I could have stayed home and started getting busy, and because I have piles in my living room that need to be hauled. I got 2 piles in there.
Man, I got totes.
Yeah, and David was wanting to get up and go on Sunday, and I'm like, okay, I could have stayed home, but he wanted to go, so yeah, David
And we
loves
didn't come home till Sunday night, so
it. Coast Springs is outside Huntsville, going north. Yeah, I think it was over there is where we found the coffee grinder out there.
I am
But
so bad about remembering where places were.
me too, me
So
too.
I'm getting better, but
But I tell you
look,
what, if you take any kind of picture or video, your phone will tell you where you were. That picture will tell you that where it was taken.
if you have that set up on your phone, yes.
Oh, I didn't know it was a setup thing.
Yeah. But come on, we forget what we bought. My
Yeah.
husband asked me last night at dinner, so what did you buy? I don't know. Don't ask me that.
Yes, I can do that just after going through 2 or 3 places and getting in the car and like, what did we get over there? Because I try to write some of it down, especially if it don't have price tags on it, because I like to keep an inventory. I'm trying to write it down. What did I just get? What did I get? And then when I get ready to do the haul to
It's
do
a
a video of it,
surprise. Yeah.
yeah, it's a surprise. But it's like, oh, I remember this. Nothing has actually like, oh, I don't remember this now. When did I get that? Haven't done that yet.
Well, you got to leave your haul sit there for like 6 months, like I did.
Yeah. Oh, I do have one of those. I do have a haul sitting in my shipping room that is back from Thanksgiving that I still haven't made it to yet. I've been skipping over that and doing the ones that are in the living room instead of what's out there in my
Okay. Well, that makes yours longer than mine was. So
one because it was going to Grandma's for Thanksgiving and we were shopping along the way. There's a lot of that stuff I have not opened yet. It's going to
well,
be
that's why I sold one of those planners at one point, and then I went, oh look, there's the companion one. Sorry.
Yeah, that I like it. This is it's I don't like going shopping in the malls. Don't like doing that anymore. I rather go thrifting. I don't know why. It's just seeing something that you don't normally see. You come across old things or something that reminds you
It's
of back
exciting. What are
when.
we gonna find? You
Huh?
know, it's
Yes.
exciting. You're like, what am I gonna find? What's gonna be there? And every time we try to think of a trip we could take that is not thrifting, it's like, well, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
Let's go over here to this place. Okay, but what are we gonna do?
That's going to be like the cruise when we go on a cruise.
Oh no, that's looking at the ocean and watching the shows and drinking and eating. It's when we get on land we're gonna go. Is there a
Okay, is there a
quilt
thrift
shop?
store
Is
around?
there a thrift store? Because I know there's a lot of quilt shops in Alaska. Because
Oh.
they quilt when it gets dark and cold. So
Oh, uh-huh.
I'm gonna be bringing home fabric and I'm gonna
That would be my excursion. Take me to a thrift store.
so yeah, because I want the vintage fabric.
Yes. Oh, what is it?
Karen said something earlier about she knows somebody who has a lot of old patterns. Well, Karen, you know more than one person.
I have a lot of old patterns. I only, I don't like necessarily clothes patterns unless I'm using it for a craft. But, because though I'm sorry, those 50s type of patterns and stuff, those are for, those skinny
I
waist.
know they were so tiny.
Yes,
I
and
only keep them if they
gorgeous.
have a fabulous, picture on the front, or it's a size that I imagine someday I might could get into if I got really sick.
Well, that's not the best way of doing it.
Karen, Karen, do you need another pickle caster? Just saying. I always need more fabric.
Yep.
Because I
Always
want
could use it.
cut it into pieces and then sew it back together.
That is the weirdest thing, right? Let's cut it into pieces so we can sew it back together.
Ooh, and to raise that ante, a quilter will cut it into pieces, sew it together, and then they will cut that into pieces, twist it around, and sew it back together. That's a disappearing 9-patch. You have to make a 9-patch, then you cut it, and then you twist them, and then you sew them back together.
I haven't done that. I haven't done that one.
Patricia, I think I have a couple from the 1930s actually. They are weird. If you have not seen patterns from that old, they don't have any sewing markings. They will just be an outline of cutting the material out. It has no direction. It doesn't have any seam allowance. Here's the dart. Do this, do that. It's just the outline of the item, and you cut it out, and you got to know what the hell you're doing.
That's how they used to do it back then?
Yes.
Mm.
Because we came from a world where if you wanted clothing, and usually you didn't have the money to go out and buy store-bought clothing, and there wasn't store-bought, it was special made by seamstresses.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew how to sew, you knew what to do, so like my mom, she knew what to do. She would take the brown paper sacks from grocery stores, and she would cut them where they would lay flat. She would tape them together, and then she would draw out a pattern of what she wanted and cut that out,
Mm-hmm.
and then cut out her fabric and sew.
Making your own pattern. Hey, I know that. I've done that. I've
I
made my
know
own
you can
pattern.
do that. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I can't do that.
I done it for, I see something, I was like, I can make that. I don't know where a pattern is. I've done a giraffe. I showed y'all that. I made a giraffe. I'd made a blanket for my daughter-in-law, the Cheshire cat. I saw it a little picture. I was like, I can do that. So I blew it up on a big piece of paper and cut up my paper for my pattern.
Which,
So
by the way, I should have said hello, Patricia.
yes, hello,
Look,
Patricia.
Jameen says, do either of you ever find old wallpaper pieces or samples, Tammy?
Yes. Yes, I did have a stack of them. I have 2 still left, but I sewed some,
And
16
I
by
bought a
15
small
ones.
stack of them from Tammy, so I
Yeah.
have those.
And then we went into this haunted house. I say it's haunted house. It was like it was nothing but paper in there. Like people had it on the ground, like they were sleeping on it to keep warm. But there was a book of one of those old books of
Wallpaper samples?
huh? Yeah.
Wallpaper
Yes,
samples?
wallpaper samples with the pages and the
Yay!
trims. So the book was very roached out. I mean, it was just so I ended up cutting all it because the paper is going to be great for scrapbooking.
And
It's
that's what she uses it for journaling.
I have a whole stack of it that's sitting out there that I haven't done the haul on yet.
Jameen,
Not back at Thanksgiving.
email Tammy, and y'all can get together on some of that. Because I wanted to use it for, making borders and stuff for pictures and things like that.
Hmm. I did run across this past weekend when we were out there at the Antique Alley. Somebody had a roll of the chicken and chicken theme. I don't remember. It has some big words on it. I don't know if it said "Good Morning Sunshine" or whatever, but some roosters and stuff on it. And it did look old, but I guess she wanted like $35 for it or something. I was like,
Yes,
yeah.
but Jermaine, she will forget. By the end of this sale, she will forget.
What?
You
What?
have to email her. She said, you should have my info in your file. And I'm like, she's going to forget that you were looking
Oh,
for it. You
yeah.
got
I need
to.
to. Yeah, I would. Because after this, I'm going to be clearing this away. I got to get ready for tomorrow's sale, and I got to finish a video.
And then we got wrapping and boxing for 2 weeks.
Oh yes, yes. We are combining last week's sale. If y'all bought anything from last week to this week, and I did. Some of the people that weren't in the Tuesday sale or my Wednesday sale bought from my drop sale, but I did already box their stuff up. But if somebody else, I will go ahead and combine them. Even though I boxed it up, I can redo it.
Well,
So
with as much stuff as we will have, it is possible that people, one or two people or whatever, might get 2 boxes instead of one because it would be cheaper to do it in multiple boxes than to do it in one giant oversized box. We always check.
yeah, I do. We do that.
It would still
Well,
end up being cheaper
yeah,
doing the combined. So you want to have a sale?
yeah. Are y'all tired of our chit chat?
We've
It
run
is a selling in chat. Hello,
Hello,
Karen
Karen K.
K. It is lunchtime for her or her break. Hello.
She always comes on her break. Karen's asking you a question.
Yes. Yeah. Put the traveling crafter in. Miss Traveling Crafter. We were supposed to do a sale together, Missy. Miss Traveling Crafter.
Missy,
We were supposed to craft something. I don't know what I was crafting, but we were supposed to craft something.
see, KB has forgotten what she bought. So it will be like Karen said, kind of like Christmas morning when you get your boxes and open it. No, you'll know when you get your invoice. You'll go, "Ooh, I don't remember buying that." Okay, it's your turn to go first this week.
Is it?
It is.
Okay. Let me do a little switcheroo here. There.
Ooh, switcheroo.
Okay. I don't see anybody new in here, so everybody should know the spiel that Martha usually does for us because she's a great commercial kind of person.
If there's anybody that is new that has not spoken up in the chat, hello, welcome. Glad you're here. Please make sure you are subscribed to both Tammy and I and that you have your notification bell on there so you know when we're having a sale. We do combined shipping from today and tomorrow night sale with Tammy, so invoicing will not start until Thursday.
Yes. Oh, and I have a drop sale tomorrow that's coming up at 5 Eastern, so 4 o'clock Central, 5
So
Eastern.
if you're going to buy from Tammy, buy quick, get it in there so that it can be included on the combined shipping.
It is a theme sale and it's all brooches. It's all jewelry brooches. Brooches and pins.
Damn, I could have done that.
A brooch and a pin.
So many brooches. To me, a brooch is the one that has the bar in the back, and a pin would be one that stick like that and had a thing on the end. That's the difference.
Or even the one that with the little clasp that you stick in the back.
Okay. Yeah, it has yeah.
Okay.
To me, but I may be wrong.
A brooch is a brooch that you wear on your shirt.
A brooch.
Brooch is a brooch. Alrighty. All right. The first thing I have
Well, it's like there's a brooch and there's a brooch.
A brooch. And I named it. I was like, David, I need a catchy title. And he goes, let's broach about the subject. Okay. I've never heard that word before in that term.
Yeah, if you broach the subject, yeah.
Okay. Well, I've never used that fancy word.
Well, you've never broached anything, I guess.
Well, I did my sale. I broached my sale.
Ooh, new word.
And I spelled it with broach. Well, David's smarter than me, so his vocabulary is much bigger than mine.
It's just different, and he's not smarter than you.
Oh, I'm smarter than him in way other ways. I got more common sense than that boy does. Okay, here we have these say, what do they say?
Thank you, Karen.
San Francisco sugar. Listen to
Okay,
me.
why is the Rice-A-Roni song playing in my head now?
Woohoo! A San
Rice,
Francisco treat.
oh, that's it.
That I kind of remember some of that. A salt and pepper shaker. I'm saying sugar, starting out with a sugar, but it's a pastel colors. A very cute. I think these are probably, what do you call it? Souvenir pieces from San Francisco.
Probably, but it's so cute.
So but the little trolley train, and it's the same on both sides. They do have their stoppers, salty and peppy, and it's a pastel colors. So if you're a salt and pepper collector, I mean, these would be really cute in an assemblage too. I could see that in a train thing. But salt and pepper, San Francisco, these are going to be $6 number one. $6 number one. And to you, madam.
I know, and Rice-A-Roni is so funny because it's noodles and rice all in one little thing. It's perfect. Okay, so Martha had a one of those blank brain moments. Y'all may remember a week or two ago, I brought this RS Germany sauce bowl, hand painted sauce bowl with the gold trim to you guys, with that really cool handle. And nobody wanted it, and that's fine. And so I was moving things around. You stay on the shelf, and then I discovered that sauce bowl had a underplate.
Oh, good thing. Good thing it didn't sell that time.
Because yes, this would have been like, I just have to send it to whoever bought it. So I brought it back in case having the underplate affected your decision, and I needed to own up to the fact that I missed it. So it's a beautiful RS Germany hand painted piece, a sauce bowl. Like I said, a unique handle. It's got beautiful pink roses inside, gravy boat, sauce boat. Yep, you can put whatever you want in it. It's got the little underplate that matches the exact same flowers, also marked with the RS Germany on the back. I like the shape of it, the way it tips up and follows the same lines as the sauce boat. So $10, and I use letters. Tammy used numbers. I use letters. $10 letter C. $10 letter C on the RS Germany sauce boat, gravy boat, if you're interested.
If you pay attention as she's using her letters, it spells out a word. It's a mystery.
Doris,
you like that
thank
one?
you. Now I have to start here and start going, ooh, I can make a dirty word. I'm going to make the dirty words.
Okay, these aren't owed, but I don't know if this came out of my pile or where they came from, but they're 6.5 inches across, and they're these little dessert-like plates that look like clocks.
Oh, that's so cute. You can turn that into a real clock.
Right? But they're from 2222 Fifth. I've never heard of this. Time will tell. Fine China. So I've never heard of that brand, 222 Fifth. So, but I love the design on it, nevertheless. Little clocks. But there are 3. I have 3. So if you're
Karen, I was going to go with a U for my next letter.
So if you're interested in these 6.5 across, they're like little dessert plates, for your crumpet and tea and crackers. I don't know. That for this set of these, $8 number 2. For all 3, $8 number 2. And It didn't work.
Because you see, I can't repeat letters, so I couldn't use those that you were thinking of. I do something else. Okay. Along the same line. Oh, I should get that.
What word did she think you're going to do?
Condom. Yeah, you should be worried. I told you I was going to use you next. Gin Fizz will take number 2, please.
Thank you, Jim.
When I got that RS Germany, I also got this little bowl, and this one is, let me make sure I'm right. This one is an RS Prussia, and it's a 3-footed.
That's cute.
Scallop edge, hand painted little bowl. It's like a very light yellow with the pink roses and the greenery. At one time, it had gold all the way around, but that's gone. It's got a little bit left on some of them. It makes them almost look like they're damaged, but when you feel them, they're really not. You can feel where the gold was. And some of its labeling, printing, whatever is gone, but there's enough there that you can see what it is. It stands, wow, I'm a little rough today. It stands 2 1/4 inches tall, and it is almost 7 inches wide. So it's a pretty little thing. I think, yeah, I've looked, and none of these are, I don't think any of these are damaged. They've got wear on them, and they used to have gold, so it really highlights the little peaks. I'm using, yeah, you can see them. I'm using my magnifying glass. I'm not just making funny faces. It does have a little black mark right there. I don't know what that's about. I don't know. So the RS Prussia bowl is just going to be $6. $6, letter G. I'm not really spelling anything. $6, letter G, for the RS Prussia bowl.
I did go last weekend as well, not this past weekend, but the weekend before, to an estate sale that was all shabby chic. And all, I mean, I have a hard time going, I guess my direction I always fall through is the 70s, mid-century and 70s. But that was so pretty, and I did buy a lot from there. I spent like around 150 or so dollars at that place, and it was on 50% off. So
Wow.
I spent a lot there. I got a
But you saved a lot. You saved $150.
I don't know who it was that was asking for doll heads, but I end up getting, and I paid up for it though, a ceramic. She looks like she's in the 50s. Doll head that you would put a hat on, or the jewelry. It had the neck and almost the base shoulders. I got that there. I have not pulled it out yet. I got to get down to my halls.
Look.
Yeah, Frida. There you go. I thought so. You're gonna have to see that. I think it's like a ceramic, or I don't think it's chalkware, but it was really cool. And I debated on getting it. There was 2 of them, and so I came back. I went out of that room and came back, and one was gone. I was like, dang it, I'm gonna get this. She's gonna kick me in the butt for not getting both of them, but they were both slightly different. But this one, it was one of the cooler ones though that they passed up. So, anyways, I need to send you a picture of that. But it's got to go through my haul. I got to show it off. Here I have, like, I'm going to say Tonala. It's like that Tonala style, but I don't know if it's Tonala because it's not marked. There's no make or model signature on here, but it's a little planter. This stoneware planter, like all those little Tonala animals and stuff that they make, pottery. This is 4 inches tall. The mouth is 4.5 inches wide. Just a cute little planter. And there's a bird on it. There's a bird on it.
Kicking bird.
A kicking bird?
Kicking bird.
And what kind of tree is that?
Tree of life.
That's what I was just thinking in my head, tree of life. So this little planner, it is, where is it? It is $10 number 3. $10 number 3. And there's a hoe in the center for drainage. And you see the bottom of it. You can see the clay. So $10 number 3 for the planter. I'm so quick.
Okay, these are going to be a choice. I have 3 different serving pieces. They are 3 different makers. I will show them to you and tell you who they are, of course, because that's what I'm supposed to do. So the first one is a casserole spoon. It is a shell shaped and it is called Retro New. It's from Korea and its pattern is called Jenna. Now none of these have been polished. So see, it's a beautiful shell shape. Let's make sure we're getting the view. It's a lovely shell shape. See, it's slightly angled. Carries onto the back. And then there's your pattern on the end. And it is marked. Let me make sure I'm holding it the right way. Yeah. I don't think you'll be able to read it. It's very tiny. I'll have to hold my magnifying glass for you. There you go. Retro New. It says its exact wording is Retro New 18. I don't know if it's 18.0 or 18.8 Korea. So that's the first one. Okay. The shell spoon. And it will be well, you can just tell me which one you want, spoon or not. So this is the spoon. And then I have a Japan stainless steel pie server, and it is the Carlisle pattern. It's more of a very subdued pattern with a single flower on it. And then there is your label and branding on the back. Lovely little pie server. And then the last one is by International Deep Silver. It's from 1964. It is a cold meat fork, and it is the Orleans pattern. So I think that is so cool looking. It has a flower down here.
He's already gone, Karen. He left early this morning.
Fancy tines on the back, and then it's got a super fancy handle.
I see a face with fancy hair.
You do?
Yeah, I see a
Right
face,
here.
eyes, and a mouth, and a little
Yep.
blonde hair.
Yeah. Maybe that's Carlisle. Even on the back, and then its branding is right there. Yes, cold meat forks are cool. Okay, so they are going to be $10 each. $10 each. And if you're interested, just tell me which one you want, pie, fork, or spoon. $10 each, pie, fork, or spoon, if you're interested. And that's me.
Okay. Next I have up is a little trinket dish.
I got you, KB, for the fork. Thank you.
A little, I don't know, kind of a green color. like a light minty green, maybe. So this is and it's 3-footed. It stands 3 inches tall, and at the widest it's 4 inches. But it has this. You can feel the paint, raised paint.
That's
Right.
pretty.
And it looks like it had a sticker at one time, or maybe that was just an old sticker of somebody else's. Because that's an awfully big sticker if it was. Go trim around the edge of it. Might be a little worn right there, but it looks like it's mostly all there. So a pretty little trinket dish. And I'm thinking, yeah, I think it's a green color. And this light's blinding me looking back at it. So this little trinket dish will be $8, number 4. $8, number 4. And that's mine. There.
All right. I have a genuine shellcraft product made in the Philippines. It's an elephant. See my elephant?
Elephant.
He's my elephant. My elephant has his tusk. He's got his tail. And he has his shellcraft sticker. His trunk is up, which in, I think it's the Asian countries is good luck. It is 5 1/4 inches tall, and from trunk to tail, it's about 5 1/2 inches tall. I do not know how these things are made. I'm assuming since it's shellcraft, it's made somehow with shells.
Perhaps. Does that look like shells? I thought it was wood, carved wood.
No, it's a different product.
Get it real close. Let me see.
Let me get it to.
Oh, okay.
See?
Some kind of horn or no?
No,
shell.
it's
Shell.
See right here, you can see where it's been put together.
Okay.
I think they take shells and they put them together.
Wow.
Kind of like Majorca pearls are not actually a pearl; they're ground pearls or something, and then reshaped and polished. I think it's like that. However, Shellcraft does their stuff. So anyway, the little elephant is going to be $12. $12, letter N, for the Shellcraft elephant.
Elephant.
It's an elephant, letter N, $12.
Okay, next I have up is a latch.
Thank you, Doris.
A kitty cat rug. What is it called? Latch key?
Latch hook.
Latch hook. Latch key. Latch hook.
Latch key, kitty.
It's a rug or a wall hanging, however you would choose to do it. It's it needs the sides finished, but this is something they would just flip around to frame it if that was the case. Or you could tape it down in the back so you can lay it down as a rug. But it's a kitty cat playing with a ball of yarn. My dog does that. I got a little basket of yarn over here that he's been trying to pull out. You'd think he was a cat. But a cute little piece. I don't know exactly how old this piece is, but it's in great shape. Good for a rug or a wall hanging. It is 26 inches long and 20 inches across. So it's a large. I got to use hanging with a hanger so it stays more flatter and straighter. But you are familiar with these, right?
I love doing those. I've got one of those I'm in the middle of right now.
Even the backside, you can still see the picture very well.
That looks like diamond painting.
Oh, yeah. On the back.
KB, for a rug, you could fold it over and sew it down and use it like that, or you could act like you're making a quilt and you could sew on a cloth strip all the way around like a binding.
Yeah, I have one where they taped it down, and they use it just as a rug like that. But yeah, you can put a backing on it too.
You can find different ideas for finishing it off for a rug on YouTube.
But I think the hard work's done. The
Yes,
tedious,
it's very tedious, and you got to figure out the colors kind of blur together, and you have to figure out how to do it. So,
and if you're framing it, they would just flip this around a piece of cardboard and stuff it in the frame. So this is going to be, what is this? I got this for $6, number 5. $6, number 5.
They look really good if you attach tabs to them and use a dowel rod and hang them with a dowel rod.
Yeah, yeah. I'm going to hang this back here.
KB would like that, please, Tam.
All right, KB. Then that's yours. I'm not going to hang it so nobody can see it. Thank you, ma'am.
I didn't get my stuff ready here. Okay, this is my only start for today, and it's going to start at $18. I don't know if this is Westmoreland or LG Wright or if those are the same things. I don't know. And I only have a single Vaseline water goblet with the iridescent rim.
Does that mean it glows?
You know what? It might glow, Tam. We might look at that in a minute and see if it's going to glow. It is a paneled grape. And it's got this really fancy stem.
I would drink my wine out of that.
You have the bottom. And it's got the design in 3 places. It is, let's see if I can measure it, 6 inches tall. And I think you'll probably be able to see it. Let's see. Is it glowing? Can you see it?
It's doing something. It's on fire.
My BAM stick is really bright.
Good thing you don't collect glowy glass.
It is like lime juice over here in this world. It is the most glowy thing I have ever had in my life.
I don't think I would have brought that to the sale if I had it. It would go in my glowy glass cabinet, but I would use it.
Well, I asked Gary, were we going to do a glowy glass cabinet? And he said, well, we can always find more. And I said, well, no, that's not how it works. When you find something pretty, you keep it, So he said, nah, go ahead and sell it. I don't know when we'll ever have a glowy cabinet. Okay.
It's usually you saying, hey, build me a cabinet for my glowy glass.
I guess that means that next I'll be selling the hand mirror that I've never seen one like before. Because I have a Vaseline, I think it's Vaseline, it might be uranium, might be green. No, I think it's this color. A hand mirror that glows like this.
Thank you, Rebecca. I got you. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, Rebecca. Okay, so I see Miss Karen Williams. We're going to count this down for Miss Karen Williams at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Sold to Karen Williams, $18. You're gonna love it, Karen. When you see it in real life, you're gonna be amazed how glowy.
Yeah. Now I need a picture of you drinking your box wine out of the glowy glass.
And see, it's a nice sturdy glass. It's not a thin, delicate glass. This is a feasting glass. We shall feast. Tonight we feast with roast beast. So, thanks, Karen.
Oh, me.
Yeah, it's you. You're next. What's that?
Okay. These are kind of heavy. I ran across some of these at the out shopping. What are they? 4.5, 5? These are 5.5. 5 inches tall. These are little creepy baby ceramic waffle ladies. Salt and peppers. Salty and peppy. They come in different colors. I've seen the brown and green, yellow and white, green and white. I've seen different ones, but these apparently were a thing. But they have salt and pepper, the spoon rest holder, a utensil holder, something else. They have quite a little line of these different things in different colors. They stand 5 inches tall. I think they're called waffle something. Waffle.
Yeah, it's waffle. Yes.
Waffle ladies or something like that because they're real waffly. And they might make great Halloween displays too. I kind of think they're little.
Because there's that waffle cloth
thing.
that's used for dish towels. See, that's what they're like.
Yeah.
Out of them.
Little dish towels, but they're cute. They're kind of cute. So these are going to be $8, number 6. $8 for the salt and pepper waffle ladies. They have their stoppers. $8, number 6.
And I see that Karen Chasen Vintage would like me to invoice her for that Vaseline goblet for Karen Williams, and I shall do so. And that's very sweet of you, Karen. Karen, isn't that sweet? I shall do that. Okay.
She's talking and texting. I do that all the time. You'll be amazed what Siri brings out from me. It's not me at all.
Yeah, right. It's what Siri's hearing. I have a vintage earring holder. Now, this is a Pisces earring holder. It has the 2 fish. It is in a silver tone. This has got to be from the 70s because we loved our horoscope in the 70s. It was on everything. Horoscope was such a big deal. Hi, Vinny. So it measures about 4 1/4 inches tall, and it is 3.75 at its widest. There is the back. It is in excellent shape, and if you're not aware, it will let you know that Pisces is February 19th through March 20th, because it says it on the bottom, where you would usually see Torino as a maker, because they made most of the earring holders. This one had
Karen. Got another Karen in the house.
Hey, Karen! It's a Karen convention
right now.
We've got a Karen Clatch. That is a group. It's a murder of Karens. So the little Pisces earring holder, and it doesn't have to just be for someone who is a Pisces. It can be for someone who loves fish, whatever. Cute little thing for your granddaughter or whomever you might want to gift it to. It's $10, and it's letter H. $10, letter H, for the lovely silver tone Pisces zodiac earring holder. Letter H, $10.
Karen Williams is a side piece now.
Ah, she keeps buying me beautiful things.
I want to be someone's side piece.
Look, now all you got to do is call her pretty.
Yeah.
Call me pretty and buy me vintage. That's what
Oh, there you
the
go.
little
That's
shirt
it.
says. Remember?
Call me pretty and buy me vintage. That's a cool saying. Love it. Love that
Oh, that
saying.
was great. She came up with that. It was cool.
Okay, me turn.
You turn.
I got it.
You got it?
I saw your finger going up.
I want to do it like that. Wait, let me move you.
A little sideways. What
Yeah.
are these? What are these? I don't remember now. I looked these up a long time ago, and now I don't know if these are Libby or not. So I have these, what are they? 5.5-inch glasses. I need white paper.
Oh, those. I saw those in an antique store this weekend. Those are so pretty.
I love the color.
Yes. So mid-century.
Yes, yes. And what is that? That teal color with gold.
Turquoise and gold. Yeah.
Turquoise. Yeah, even better. Yeah. With all the different kind of ships.
Those are paddle wheelers, man. I think you're right, Vinny. He says, "Are those Libby Southern Comfort?"
Yeah, I was thinking they were Libby, but I was looking to see if there was a marking on here. Look, that goji, it looks like a mirror. But he's got the little mid-century flowers, but they're all ships. So I do have a pair now. The gold on the trim here, it is a little worn. If it wants to focus here, it does
One
have
too
some
many
wear.
Mai Tais been drank out of that.
Yeah. So this is worn because they've been used, but this is all great. And I have a pair of them.
That's funny. I'm selling bar glasses too.
Well, these are your taller bar glasses, but I would use it for tea too. So that I have a pair, just two. Love these glasses, really cool. They are going to be $9, number 7 for the pair. $9, number 7. Whoop. I did not do that.
You got a little Dave in you, huh?
Yeah.
Your Dave is showing.
And that's mine.
Okay. I have a souvenir from Hawaii, and it is a vintage hula girl.
Mm.
And she.
Why didn't you put that on G's dashboard?
I don't know. I guess we should have. She would have looked. Actually, I didn't have her when he had his truck. Otherwise, I would have got some double-sided tape and put her right on his dash, and she could have hulaed along with him. Except he went on off roads to pick up pipe, man. She would have been.
She would have been getting him excited.
This man, it'd been crazy.
That girl would never have time to rest.
I mean, look at her face. She's got the prettiest face, and she's doing those little things like this, at the little rattles that they have.
Too bad her hands don't move too.
I know. I don't think they care about anything but having the hips move.
Yeah, the skirt's great.
Mm-hmm. And then it says Hawaii right down here on the grass. There's her little feet with the flowers on them. She's got beautiful long dark hair. Flowers in her hair. Her top of her skirt has got a couple little breaks in it here and here. Smooth her skirt out a little bit. The bottom is smooth. So if you want on your dashboard, she is a dashboard hula girl. You'll have to get some new sticky tape for her. Let's see.
Where she was made? Did it say where she was made?
No, it doesn't have anything on the bottom. I think the other ones that I found, let me see what it is. Did I have it written down? No. I saw some and it had some attribution to it, but I forgot to write it down, so I don't remember what it was. So this little beauty is going to be $18, and she's letter P. $18 letter P for the dashboard hula girl.
Oh, she really belongs on the dashboard? I was kidding.
No, yeah, you put them on the dashboard. Because if they just stand there on your shelf, see, they don't move.
Yeah, they don't do nothing. So yeah, okay.
They're really for your dashboard. Of course, you don't got to put it on your dashboard. You can put it, in your tiki bar.
Mm-hmm.
Along with your vintage glasses and everything in your bar, you put her up on the shelf because she's, vintage tiki bar, man. She's Hawaiian. Definitely says Hawaii on it. So $18 letter H if anyone is interested in the little hula.
I've never found one of those.
That's the first one I found.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you had more. I don't know why. Okay.
There we go.
Next I have up is for Grandma and Grandpa.
Benny, the really old ones are jointed at the hips. You know what I mean? They have a joint at the hips, the really old ones. Sorry.
I have these plates. They're 7.5 inches across. They have their hanger on them ready. They are little paints. If all else fails, go ask Grandpa. Little decorative wall hangings. I guess you could use it as a snack plate too. Wait, I think this says not for food use. Yeah. Made in Korea. Ugh, that hurts. Yeah. Made in Korea, not for food use. It does say on the back. But
well, you want to hang those anyway, so
yeah. So it has string ready to go, but if all else fails, you can ask Grandpa.
But what if that fails?
If Mother says no, you can go ask Grandma.
There you go.
This one says, okay, so it should say this. If Mother says no, you can ask Grandma, but if all else fails, you can ask Grandpa. That's exactly how it would work in my house. They would skip over me and just go ask Grandpa anyways.
At our house too.
He usually does a giving in more so. But I love that the graphics are great on here. I love that red and yellow together. Yellow, green, and
that
blue.
That would be so cute on your plate wall, if you're doing a plate.
Yeah, if you have a plate wall trimmed in the gold.
Or if you have pictures of Grandma and Grandpa, you put...
I set them beside them, yeah.
Yeah.
Like me in the middle.
Because you could use a little plate stand. Yeah. Or you could do ribbon, or you could use the little hook things that, stretch and grab the backs of the plate.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. They do, so they already strung, so you got that covered, if nothing else. So just fun little plates. Grandparents' Day, I always miss Grandparents' Day. It's not like a set date or a big enough date that like Mother's Day and Father's Day. But there's a Grandparents' Day.
But you could do that on Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because, you still Same like thing. Honor the grandmother or the grandfather.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. Still the same thing. So for both of these, it's $14, number 8. $14 for the pair, number 8.
I think Grandparents' Day is in September, isn't it?
I know there's a date, but I don't remember. I never remember those.
Well, when your grandkids are really little, you spoil them, but you try to show them, the right things to do and stuff. But then as they start getting older, you just go, yes.
Wants a pizza oven for his birthday.
Oh, he got a pizza oven. You had to send somebody over and build one of those big brick ones. My brother-in-law's building one of those out there. Their house is so beautiful. It's got a big fence and it's like a Tuscan style house with the giant wooden outer doors that when you open those up, you go into where the pool in the patio is, and then there's the big doors into the house. But he's going to build a big pizza oven out there, so we'll be able to have pizza parties. They hosted a beautiful Easter get together for us, and they're going to do a 4th of July hot dogs and hamburgers get together.
That sounds fun.
I know.
I can't wait to have a setup like that.
I hear you. Okay, so I have some bar glasses. They are a little faded. I think you've had these, haven't you, Tammy?
No, I don't think I've seen these before.
Okay, so they are designed where, and I would think you would use like a grease pencil. You can put people's names on it, you know, like if this belongs to Susie or this belongs to Jim, you know. You can mark what they're having, what they're drinking. And on the back, it's, you know, water. What's the mixer? Water, ginger ale, soda, Coke. And then it's also got a graph on it, that our hourly condition chart that starts with sober, gay, high, tanked, and dead. So I've got 3 of them. I've got 2 green ones, and this green one is a little more faded. As you can see, Susie and Ben's face is not showing up as well on this one. Now, I don't see these actually being used. And then I had, the last one is an orange one. So I have 2 green ones and an orange one. I don't see you actually drinking out of these, and I don't know who the maker is. My thoughts were, okay, they go up on the bar, and you keep your
another thing going in her book.
You keep your stir sticks in them, you know what I mean, for mixing your drinks with. You could use one for straws. Now, I didn't have any, but if I was going to use glasses like that, I would order a box of those paper straws, the retro looking ones, and put them in there. But of course, you can use the colored ones. And then in the last one, I would put little cocktail napkins sticking out, so you could pull little cocktail napkins out of it. So I wouldn't actually drink out of them. I would use them for decor on my bar carts and things like that. But make them functional by putting, you know, things that you're going to use on your bar cart.
Functional Martha, I tell you, upcycle Martha, repurpose Martha.
I want it to be functional, you know.
She's always got ideas. That's good.
Karen Williams said, I just did that. I put stirrers and glasses for display. So anyway, the 3 glasses, I have no idea who makes them because I could not find a comp for these at all. So the 3 glasses are going to be $12. $12 in their letter B. They do not come with the straws or the stir sticks, but if you need stir sticks, we can talk, because I have a vintage stir stick. So does Tammy. $12 letter B if you're interested in the vintage bar glasses. And it's back to Tammy. Tammy.
Okay, this is a really cool book, A Log of Life. It has not been used, but it does have a signature in the front. That is the most that's in here. And it was from March. What is today? The 23rd. Oh, so this is, we're in April. See, I already lost track of my month. This is March 21st, 1972. And I don't know if this was, the shower. The shower in March of 82. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people signed this book. So they signed the baby book who showed up. Hi, Nettie.
Hi, Nettie. Haven't seen you.
But the difference in this book, of a baby book, this is what it says, a lifetime book. It's really cool. It has more information in here, all the way from, your typical baby book of growing up. Oh, there's names in here for boys and girls, I guess from the 70s. Wait, this book is not from the 70s, though, is it? Oh, hi, let's see. Let me see if there's a year in here. 46, reserved. Yeah, 1946 is when this book was printed.
Wow.
So those names are going to be names from the 40s probably. So I like how it has certificates in here that you can fill out as well. You got your typical baby stuff, the growth, the chart and everything. First home, baby's first home.
This
But
is perfect for a first baby because you write a whole book with your first baby.
yes, but not only for the baby though. His history of temperament. Let me see. It goes, blood pressure chart, operations, that you keep track of. This is a record book for sure, for sure. Um, Accidents, when you have accidents, when you have diseases.
Wow.
Mother's message to child, dad's message to child. That's typical. Okay, so then we have, it starts going into the school record, which some baby books have that too. Personal photographs and school attendance, school records. I like this. And so we get little diplomas in here from, what is that one for? For school. And then more school more school records, credit from other schools, transcripts for college. We're going into college, y'all. College diploma. So it has that.
That is
And
so comprehensive.
if we get our masters,
My
I
daughter's
got my
doing it.
masters in children. uh, Selected autographs, people who inspire you. This it gets up to your older years. What is this? Oh, see, marriage certificate. That's pretty cool. Love that old graphics things. Um, do we have marriage license and certificate of marriage? Okay, wedding photos because there was two. I was like, what did that first one say again? I start reading something and I just finish it myself. It has travel log in here. I mean, what else? Let me get to the end here. Uh, where you can put your wedding gifts and wedding anniversaries. Oh, what is this? Wedding anniversary. Your first year is paper. Your second year is cotton, leather, fruits and flowers. Is that right?
Uh-huh. You can work your way up
Oh,
to wood and silver and gold and
I didn't know
diamond.
that. I didn't know paper, cotton, leather.
Yeah, because you see, as the years go by, it starts becoming a stronger material because your bond together becomes stronger.
So diamond isn't until 75 years.
Well, look how hard a diamond is.
Yes. I don't know, me and David gonna make it to 75 years. Will we be alive? We started late. um,
Well, Gary and I will be 50
your
in 29.
Wow. So there is an index. So it goes all the way to your wedding years. So I thought that was very interesting. It is from start to finish, y'all.
Start to
Start to
finish.
finish.
You gotta find somebody in the family who agrees to finish out your book when you die and everything.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering,
Divorce
Karen, if one year
papers.
was for divorce. So it's a really cool book, pretty thick. If you are a writer and a journaler, this is for you. I was horrible at keeping that up. I did pretty good on my first kid, like you said. The middle three were a bust. I was good about throwing stuff in there. And but Skyline, I did a little bit better with her because I guess I had a gap and I was like
Because
starting
you
over.
had a girl.
Yeah, and that. And
My
there's that.
girls had better books than my boys.
So this book is going to be $9, number nine. $9, number nine for the
That's for
life,
you, Dave.
log of life. That it is.
I like that book. That's cool.
It's like journaling. I mean, junk journaling. You can add your little pieces of papers and decorate the pages.
That's how my first daughter's baby book is.
Oh, uh-huh.
Every card, every newspaper clipping, everything
Yes.
is in there. All
I
the
think I saved in one of the kids' books pieces of the wrapping paper from the baby shower.
Mine have their umbilical cords in them.
Mine do too. Mine do too. By the time we got to who was it? Somewhere down the line, they stopped doing the little clippy thing. You remember the clip,
Oh yeah, the clamps.
the clamps? They stopped doing that after a while.
What are they using instead?
They didn't. They took it off before you left the hospital, and then the cord was there, and it would just rot off. But yeah, they
Yeah,
didn't have the
okay,
clamp.
yeah. My first two had clamps came home, but then the last two didn't. They just had the little
Yeah, I
stuff.
think Landon had clamps, and I don't remember if the other boy, but they're buildable cords in there. You know. Yes, hair too. Yes, first
Yes.
haircut.
Okay, I've got a little ephemera type thing because it is a desk calendar and thermometer. I can't tell you if the thermometer works because it's so tiny I can't see it. Oh, I forgot I could use my magnifying glass. Like my son cannot read a thermometer. His eyes cannot focus on the line in a thermometer. I do not think so. I think yes, I can see where the bulb is broken at the bottom because the broken piece is laying in there. So the thermometer does not work. The calendar, if you look on the back, here's where you would pull out the calendar pages to change the calendar. They left the last one in it. The last one was December of 1983. This was from Overnight Transportation Service by all means. So it's a nice sunny yellow. It shows the thermometer, even though that's not working, the calendar, and it is a letter opener, I believe, at the bottom. It is 5 inches, about 5 inches by 3 inches. And it is going to be, I've lost it, it's $10, $10 letter E. $10 letter E, and it is a plastic material. It is not cracked. It is not chipped. None of the edges have any chips or breaks on them. $10 letter E for the desk advertising piece. No, I didn't keep the tip. Thank you. Didn't want the tip.
Oh, me. I have this bag is 16 inches. It's a golf bag that is 16 inches tall. A golf bag. Great for Father's Day or that golfer in your life. It is a leather golf bag for your whiskey, your real sipping whiskey. There it still has a little tag on it. I guess it has the real story of whiskey. They can take this golfing with them, have their bottle of wine or whiskey or whatever they put in here, but it's supposed to be real leather. And look, it has big old zipper. If I can show you the inside. What is that? It's like a canvas on the inside, a canvas feel. And it has a zipper out here. For a pocket, and then a zipper in the very back underneath here. Oh, we got a double handle here. Oh, and this
That
one
would be just such a cute purse to carry around, Tammy.
Oh yeah, you know what? Yeah, I could see that. It's more of a hand purse than a shoulder purse.
Well, yeah, it's a
It does go on. It can fit on your shoulder.
put it on your elbow.
Oh yeah, and it does have a little, another little pocket right back here. Guess where your loose change or your ball would go in
Or
there,
your
or
corks.
your what?
Your corks.
Your corks. Or your wine bottle opener in here. Put your wine in
Hmm.
there. But it's a nice bag. It
That's
looks
really cute.
it looks like it's, well, I don't think it's ever been used, or they would have took this paper off.
Exactly.
So, like 16 inches tall, your glass, your little shot glass in here.
Yep.
um, this is going to be $18 number 10. $18 number 10. Now I've seen these for 40 and up online. So $18 number 10. This would make a great gift. And yeah, that would be an unusual purse. That
It
could be
would. It would be a great purse, especially if you're one of those chicks who like to wear the leather jacket with the fringe and things like that. Or yeah, I
yeah.
like it.
Okay, and that's mine.
Okie dokie. I have a trinket dish. It is sort of a three-sided trinket dish, and it measures about 5¼ inches, almost 2 inches tall. Got a very unique shape. You can see looks like daisies on it. It has some clear petals and then some frosted petals. What I find very unique about it is both top and bottom are exactly the same, except the bottom has just clear petals on it. And then the top has the frosted petals. As you can see, the edge has like a serrated edge, but that's only on the outside. It actually has a smooth edge. Oh my gosh, I just look at that. That is so pretty.
That is pretty.
It's gorgeous. And then it comes apart like that, and that's your view of your inside, both top and bottom. And as I said, it looks like it's a serrated edge, but it's actually a smooth edge. So you would have your choice. If you preferred the with the frosted and clear petals, then that's the side that you would use for the top. Or if you prefer just the clear petals, then you could use that as the top. Sits like this. It's not quite a heart. It's more almost a heart, sort of triangular shaped. Definitely three-sided looking. And it is going to be, oops, I grabbed the wrong one. I have two trinket dishes. Hold on, let me find this one so I don't lie to you. Well, just let you look at that pretty thing while I find it. What did I do? Okay. It's going to be $12. $12 letter I. $12 letter I for this beautiful glass daisy trinket dish. $12 letter I. And I see Jen Fizz for that. Thank you so much. And it's Miss Helen's turn.
Okay, I have a choice for y'all. This is from a photographer in the Houston area that he did photography um, from the late 20s to the mid 2000, like 2019 or so. But he is passed away. I found these at an estate sale, and I don't quite know what he was doing, but somebody might know the what he was trying to do here, the composition that he was trying to impose. But these are all 8x10 photographs. These are going to be choice. They're $4 each. Um, and I have letters, number and letter on here, so we won't get confused with Miss Martha. But let me move my finger and try to get the glare out. But he did these odd things and had notes on each of them. I'd have to get the magnifying glass out to read some of these. But he had these little figurines of something and then had little comments with them. Look at those curtains in the back. Love them.
Oh man.
So this is the first one. He sat up on a table and did these, you know, figurines kind of things and has little comments, which you'll see on some of them uh, that he did later. And some of them are kind of risque, I guess. I wish I had some of these little pieces that he had, I tell you.
Oh yeah.
So this is the first one, $4, and it's going to be, this is my number 11 series, but this would be letter A, 11, letter A. And then we have this one. Here's his little risque in the bed. I don't know if y'all can read that.
Double your pleasure, double your fun with two women instead of one.
And then he has all these little notes that you would have to. So I don't know what this was. I don't know this. Hello, Carrie
That
Ann.
is definitely risque. Trisexual. Hi, Carrie Ann.
So this one is 11B. And these are all 8 by 10 sepia color, not quite black and white. They're like a sepia. And here is C, 11C.
That would make for a fun, picture gallery like in your hall. Like back where your bathroom is, we feel like you have company.
Yes,
Tell
yes.
oh, the bathroom is the last door on the left, and they have to go down the hall and view these odd pictures on your wall.
They were interesting. I had a whole pack of them, so I'm just bringing these few today. And then this one is 11D. It is a poker scene. And I can't really sit here and read them all. I guess I should have wrote them out. I definitely can't read it without my glasses. And then this one, this is a good one where it's closer up. I think he was doing a lot of these closer up like this after he did the bundle of them together. Anybody know?
That must have been some modeled after somebody that he knew they would recognize.
So I don't know what his deal was. I mean, what this was about, the composition of all of this. But this is 11E. So if you're interested in any of these 8 by 10s, just put in the number 11 A, B, C, D, or E. And that is mine. And there's more. There is more.
How much were they, Tammy?
Huh?
How much were they?
$4. $4 an 8 by 10. $4.
Vinny likes the one with the Barbie dolls.
The Barbie dolls. Yeah. That is, I could see Vinny liking that one. Because it's not too risque. They're covered. Right?
Almost risque.
All right. And you.
Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do my other trinket box, the one that I almost mixed the other one up with. This one is a 1979 Holly Hobby. To the house of a friend, the way is never long. And it is heart-shaped. And it is sometimes you see the shorter more cartoony Holly Hobby where she's all bonnet. This is the more young girl Holly Hobby. Reminds me of Anne of Green Gables. She has her hat and her umbrella, the birds at her feet. It has a gold trim all the way around it. And then the bottom has like a braided effect. And there you go. It has Holly Hobby in the date, and it is Japan, I believe. Let me double check. I do not want to lie. Genuine porcelain, 1979, Cleveland, Ohio, made in Japan.
Okay, Frida, I got you. Thank you, ma'am.
Vinny's getting the Barbies. So nice and clean inside, no chips or cracks. It is about 3 inches by 3 inches and stands about 1.5 inches tall. And it is going to be $6. $6, letter L, for the Holly Hobby. And this is a great little gift to pick up for a niece, a daughter, a granddaughter, great granddaughter. You could just set it to the side and it will make a lovely Christmas present. Shop all year. $6, letter L. And then it will be Tammy.
Okay. The next thing I have up is, ooh, I'm like, this thing needs to be cleaned a little. It's been sitting out in the dust.
It's dusty.
I have this pretty little leaf dish that has that, what do you call it, that Limoges, or is Limoges mean that it's raised?
No, Limoges, my Limoges. That's China. You're thinking of Moriagi.
Moriage, yeah, that one. Moriage, that's what I'm thinking. This is a pretty little leaf dish with this beautiful painting. It is 11 inches long. Ooh, ooh.
That's really nice. I like that shape.
And it's raised. You can feel, well, actually, you can just feel the outline of the flowers. They highlighted the flowers in white, and you can feel that. But I love the cut of it. It's 11 inches long from tip to tip. Here's somebody outside. And it has the stickers, a sticker here. Can you read that?
Something Japan's too dark. Wait, oh, right there. Go back up. Go up. Tilt it a little bit the other way.
That
Original Anart creation. I think Anart is, yeah, original. I don't know. I can't. It's original something creation, Japan.
Clear me up there. Very pretty dish, though. It is blues, like a sky blue, fading out towards the edges. But very pretty dish. I love the cuts in it. That long oak leaf or something.
Mm-hmm.
Very long leaf. So this little trinket dish, it is $12, number 12. $12, number 12. Very pretty dish.
And Jen Fizz will take that, please. Number 12.
Thank you, Jen. Thank you.
Rebecca, so close. Rebecca also was interested in that.
Thank you, ma'am.
Double checking. Yes, I double checked on my phone, and Jen Fizz did come in before Rebecca Rose. Who was outside? It's not somebody coming to murder you, is it?
Yeah, I'm the only one home. No. Nah. They ain't brave enough to do that.
That's when they come to murder you, is when you're home alone. They don't do it when there's a house full of people. Well, they do, but that's a totally different thing.
No, I'm hoping somebody's out there mowing my yard. I don't know who it would be.
Wouldn't that be sweet if you had a drive-by mowing?
Oh my God! Why don't they do more of that?
I don't know.
That should be a thing.
I know. So this is one of the little kitchen prayer ladies. She is the napkin holder. She says, "We give you thanks for all your gifts." So she's there with her pretty little dress and her pot on her stool. She is marked with a foil sticker that says, "Original DB Co. Imports, Hand Painted Japan." Go. She stands approximately
I haven't seen 48 hours in forever.
5¼ inches. What?
Have you seen 48 hours?
Oh man, no, I was on a bus that rolled over 17 times. Or Gary usually gets rent money for every time we get a hotel. He goes, "I got rent money for one night."
I got rent money.
So
what does that mean?
Because he wants to take this girl, he's just got out of prison, so he's meets this girl on this bar, and he goes and gets some money from Nick Nolte, and he comes back and tells her, he goes, "Okay, I got rent money for one night." I mean, he's got money for a hotel room. So Gary always does rent money for one night every time we get a hotel. So the little kitchen prayer lady, they're very 50s. Was a big deal then, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
She's gorgeous. She is $12, and she's letter V. $12, letter V, as in victory, because she probably had a victory garden at one time. Oh, now y'all are all scared. Don't be scared. They need to be scared of Tammy.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared. I've lived here forever. I ain't scared. They're going to be scared of me, let me tell you.
Oh, they're talking about the TV show 48 Hours.
Okay.
We're talking about the movie 48 Hours with Nick Nolte and who's the black comedian where the red letters?
Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy, yes.
Yeah. I like that show. I'd rather watch that than 48 Hours, but I've watched 48 Hours. It's been a long time since I've seen it. And I don't scare like that. I don't like scary movies because, I'd rather feel happy than, watching somebody
the scary movies are fake. 48 Hours, the TV show, is real. Okay?
So, I swear, okay, so this morning, I let the dog out and he comes back in and we happen to go back to the door a little, not even 20 minutes later, and my tree limb fell. I've been worried about this because I've always hated parking in our driveway because I'm worried about because these trees are dying right here. Those 3 trees that I have in the front yard. Well, one is down to 2 now because one did fall over. One did not bloom this year, but the one that is blooming with all the leaves, a big old limb fell off the tree. And it's not even windy outside. It's got a breeze, but it's not windy enough to knock that down. But it fell right over across the driveway. So it's a good thing David left early this morning and Skyline had my car. So there was no vehicles in the driveway.
Well, I'm glad I didn't come over.
So, yeah.
Y'all would have had to pay for that, okay?
It would already been down by the time you got here. It happened a little bit this morning. So I sent a picture to my dad and my brother, and my dad came up with a chainsaw and started cutting it up, and it's still sitting there. That's why I was like, somebody mowing that front yard because there's a tree limb across the yard. They can't, mow. It's a big tree limb. So, okay, what I have up next is some 8 pieces of, oh, I cannot say it. What are these? Napkin ring holders. Napkin ring holders. Little ceramic napkin ring holders.
Oh, how springy and cute.
And they have, they're not going to roll either. Well, they wouldn't roll once you put a napkin in there anyways. Yeah, that's my dad. David was already gone, so he didn't have to do it. We don't have a chainsaw anyways, but my dad walks up here with a chainsaw. I didn't expect him to come up. I sent him a picture, and I walk up to the front, and I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, well, I cut it up, but, When your son and husband gets home, they can take it to the burn pile.
I love it. You didn't get a drive-by mowing. Karen says you got a drive-by tree limbing.
Yeah. So these are very cute. There's a set of 8, and it's like that on both sides. I kept the ring on it because it's easier to keep them together that way. So a set of 8. They're all in good shape.
Ooh, that rhymed.
I like it when I rhyme. The little yellow flowers with a little bit of green leaves. So these little ceramic napkin ring holders are $12, number 13. $12, number 13.
Helen says, I love a handy man. And Karen goes, me too. And a young guy with no shirt mowing the lawn. You're a
cougar. You cougar. You cougar you.
Ah, man. Okay, I have some depression glass. This is amber federal glass. It is the patrician spoke pattern, and it was made from 1933 to 1937.
Vinny says hit the thumbs up, you guys.
That thumbs up, people. Thank you. So it is a beautiful light yellow. And in the depression glass book, it is said that this is not called yellow. This is called amber. The yellow was one of the more harder to find colors. And not only that, in the butter dishes, the bottom plate is hard to find because they often got broken. I said people would think that the top would be broken, but it wasn't the top that broke, it was the bottom. This one is in wonderful condition.
Does it glow?
I don't think it glows. I will check it, but I don't think so. You can see
Yeah, I didn't think those glue.
I
didn't think those glue either.
Those not glue. You can see the center spoke
Glue.
there that got its secondary name of spoke. And you can see it's not round. It is cut. I believe it's 5 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it's 5 sides. It has a beautiful pattern on it. The bottom plate measures 6.5 inches, and it is about 4.5 inches tall. Let me hit it with my
Yes, it's butter glass. Yeah.
butter glass.
No glow.
It doesn't glow when I tell you what though, when you hit it with the light, it turns pink. It is no longer yellow at all. It's pink. Very strange. So
yeah,
1933
a moonstone.
Yeah, like a moonstone. 33 to 37 federal glass patrician spoke. It's going to be $14, letter T.
I love that yellow though.
$14, letter T. No chips, no cracks. In beautiful condition. She's gone. Now we can talk about her.
I swear, it sounds like they're right under my window.
They're running to your window or through your window?
No, it sounds like they're right under my window, but I don't see nobody out there.
Maybe it's cats.
No, it sounds like a mower.
Oh, maybe they're weeding around at the end of your house.
It's got to be my brother or my dad. So.
Karen says, if I date, I'm a cougar. If I watch behind the curtain, I'm a perv. That's what my kids say.
She said it.
Yeah, it was her. Rebecca Rose for letter T. Thank you so much. Do you have Rebecca Rose? Because I don't believe I've sold Rebecca. Okay, great.
Yes.
Then I will get your information from Tammy, unless you want to send it to me. If you do,
we'll be combining anyways.
Yeah.
because I think I have orders for her, I think.
I still have to be able to invoice. So.
Okay. I have this fun mid-century planter.
Oh, arroz con pollo.
It is also yellow and all this speckle goodness. You know, I'd be keeping all these if I didn't kill plants.
You're a plant killer. You know,
Yeah.
they're called plastic, and that's what I'm going to put all in my
I'm going to start getting some of that fantastic plastic trastic, whatever it is.
They
It's
look
great.
good in the old pots.
Huh?
They look good in the old pots.
Yeah. It is glazed on the inside. It is 4.5 inches tall. At the widest, it's 6 inches, but the opening is 4.5 inches. There's no make and model on it at the bottom. It's just all yellow and that speckled and brown orange. Yes, I can't believe I'm keeping this. I was holding on to it for a while though, but I never put anything in it, and nor do I have shelf room for it. I have no greenery in my house, but it's a fun little planter. Very MCM style back then. Fantastic plastic flowers. That's it. Fantastic plastic.
We call them trash.
Oh, we do trastic too. Trastic.
Trash-tastic.
Trastic plastic.
We're using all the words at once.
Yeah. This planner is going to be $12, number 14. $12, number 14. Let's see how. 4 inches, 6 inches at the widest. Little fun MCN planter. Ooh, remember these measurements?
Now look, you could really use your boob for that one. It's the same size as my boob.
Just more perkier.
I would be happy to cook, you know. Wrong bra, Tammy. I'd be happy to cook nice meals if someone else would do the cleanup afterwards.
Uh-huh.
I don't like cleaning.
I told David he needs it. I need to get a pressure cooker. Karen always talks about the pressure cooker, but if he'd go get me some stuff that I can just throw in the crock pot and let it cook all day, so I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, or you
They
could
called me the casserole queen because I used to always make casseroles all the time because I didn't like making all these different dishes and dirtying up 2 and 3 pots, you know, on the stove.
Remember the one that you put the Doritos in the bottom and then put the chicken and all the stuff in it for the bake?
I have
casserole.
2 casseroles with the Doritos.
George would like number 14, please.
Thank you, George.
All right, I have a choice on these. I don't know how old these are. I don't even remember where we got them, to be honest. I've had them for a while. They are ceramic doorknobs. Painted ceramic doorknobs. I have a blue one. I have this pretty blue one. Work better without. That's what the back looks like. Lovely blue one. I don't have any other parts to it, just these. So you'd have to buy the accompanying parts. And then there is a red one that I don't know if it's got some damage on it. Okay, now look like boob. Those look, yeah, they do. They do look like these do. Okay, here's a pair. These are my knobs. So I have a blue one and a red one. And they're $10 a piece. Your choice. If you're interested, you can just put blue or red for the ceramic knobs. And that's mine. Try it again. Slide Tammy over.
Okay. I have
Be careful what you show next, because we've both done boobs, and now there's no telling what.
Ooh, what will this look like? What could this be? They're 6.5 inches tall. Ooh. There is a face on it.
Oh, Dave.
What is it?
Any helmet? Does it have a helmet?
Got ears.
Oh, okay.
It's horse bookends. There is a sticker on it. It's also printed on the bottom as well. I never can say this word. A bing dong? A bing dong? How about a bing dong?
Abingdon.
USA stamped, sticker and stamped, ceramic white horse bookends. They're 6.5 inches tall. Very handsome kind of pieces. David is a bookend fanatic. He loves his bookends.
And look, they're a little bit different. They're
Yeah, I
not
was
exactly
just looking
the
at the
same.
nose. It looks like the nose is going.
Yeah, one's turning his head a little bit more than the other. Abingdon makes beautiful pottery. Okay, I have a set of their candlestick holders, and they're nice.
Yeah, they are slightly when is a one's head, his head looks a little bit thicker than this head too.
Mm-hmm.
So very nice. Ceramic or pottery, some kind of pottery, right?
Uh-huh. I think Abingdon was like, don't quote me, like in Ohio or Pennsylvania. I can't remember.
No, I thought I might have had that. No.
Davis should have wrote those down for you.
He remembers more than he writes, so it doesn't benefit me none. But for these bookends, this is going to be $30, number 15. They're $30, number 15.
Those would be so lovely on a shelf.
Yeah.
You know, instead of putting two together like this, you'd put some books against the wall up here and one, and then over here on the shelf.
Yeah.
Yes. Do a different one.
Yeah. I think that even looks cooler. Yeah.
All right, I've got a Submerso, Submerso, I don't know how you say it, style vase for you.
Made in
8
Italy.
inches tall.
I mean, Italy. Illinois.
Was Illinois? Okay, I knew it was.
I said I just went with Italy.
Not quite there.
I'm telling you, I started and I finished what just comes out.
My Ohio was closer, so I went. So it is a very unique, as you can see, it's all clear down here, and then you've got a cream, a blue, an orange, and some, it's got an orange sparkle in it even, down to here, and then down to right about there, and then it gets a lighter glass. It's very interesting. There we go. It's a really pretty vase. Now, I bought it knowing that it had a few surface scratches, and which is funny because I actually finally got online today, and 15 for Rebecca Rose.
Thank you,
They will
Rebecca.
go in my southwestern guest room.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's going to be cool.
So I finally put some glass polish in my cart to be shipped from Amazon, because I know you can polish out a lot of surface scratches, and I don't know if you can see. Maybe you can see surface scratches on there. The only main damage that it has is
She can see an owl in there.
Really? Of course you can. That was Karen, right? Oh no, that
No,
was Deb. I'm
Deb.
surprised. See, it's got this little boo boo right there.
Karen avoids looking at owls or seeing owls.
You know what? I can see how you could see that because it does look kind of like feathers on the
Oh,
wings.
I didn't realize they stopped that long ago. 1950. Wow.
Wow, yeah. So it goes down in pretty far. Let's see. There's a straw. Oops. There you go. That's how far it goes down. That deep. That's how deep your well is.
How
You
tall
know,
is it?
how tall is it? Is that what you
Uh
said?
huh. And Karen Chase sees an owl too. Where's this owl at?
It's just under 8 inches. Because it really has two layers. Right about here, there is your actual depth, but then it's got another glass layer that goes down to right about here. See that right there?
Mm-hmm.
That first one is up here, and then it goes to clear glass the rest of the way. Just under 8 inches, and it's going to be $10, letter K.
It's abstract.
Yes, it is.
Well,
$10, letter K.
they stopped making pottery and went to plumbing fixtures.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a 180. $10, letter K for the vase.
They see the owl. Hey,
Rebecca Rose, thank you very much. And now it's Miss Tummy.
I have a 9-inch and a 6-inch. Was that 9? A 9.5-inch canisters with that old is it 40s? That 40s green.
Yeah, 30s and
40s?
40s.
I
Yeah,
should remember this because this is Scott's color,
yeah.
But it's those plastic canisters with the gold leaf on the front. It has flour for this one, and I only have 2 twist top, and then I have the sugar.
Well, those are the important ones.
The one you use the most, right? Um, it does have a flat piece right here, right there. I don't know. It looks like maybe it sat next to something that was hot. So it
Huh.
has that there and on here. But, and it's exactly the
Wait,
same
is
spot.
is it for holding them?
Oh, I wonder if it is because it's in the exact same spot. So that couldn't
Well,
be like
that
melted
can't
piece.
be an accident.
Yeah. This one too is right here and the same angle, like in the exact same spot. Strange, huh?
He thinks these are 50s or 60s.
50s or 60s.
Mm-hmm. But they sure have
Nice,
that style.
nice unbreakables. Love those colors, right? Well, I don't know what he's barking at. I hear him. So 9.5 inches and a 6-inch flour, sugar. I'm sure there were more because there should be another one in the middle here. There's probably a coffee one, and what else is there? But so I'm going to sell these together for $25, number 16. $25, number 16.
They remind me of baby bottles.
Right? Baby Huey.
Yeah.
Coffee, tea, flour, and me.
Now you're a stewardess, huh?
And your turn.
Okie doke. I have the cutest little thing. Now, some of his cold paint is not here, but look. I think
Oh,
this was the
yes.
little milk pitcher. Maybe a juice pitcher. I don't know. It's too big for like, I mean, I guess it could be syrup. See, he originally had gold on his handle and he's all the way down. It's just barely there. And if you look on his face, you can see where some of his cold paint has come off. Still got his eyelashes. And he's not all chipped up around his rim, and the tip of his nose is not missing, nor his little wattle. And he's not that bright blue that you see on the ones that I think those are reproductions, honestly, because some of them have the brightest blue face on them. I mean, body on them that it's just not a natural blue. And this is a soft, like faded blue. He stands 6.5 inches at his tallest and is about 4.5 inches at his widest. His handle has not broken, unlike Italian coffee cups. The handle is intact. Yeah, it does kind of have a twee face, but I think it goes along with, they've got the one that's got the cookie jar and the little salt and pepper shakers and all that kind of stuff. So this little sweet bluebird little picture is going to be $14, and it's letter M. $14, letter M, for this sweet bird picture.
Vinny, are you saying the canisters were green themselves, or are you talking about the lids that are green?
Let's get you bigger so you can talk about it.
Was the whole canister green? Because I haven't seen them all green. Or what? Are you talking about the lids? I'm curious. What do I have next? Oh, this thermos. I have a Aladdin thermos that's 11 inches tall. It's the plastic one, tan and red cup lid. Very clean. I don't know if this was ever used. And it says Aladdin. 11 inches tall. How many cups is this? No. Oh, number 240 cup. Oh, it don't say how much. Yeah, that's hard to read. Hurt my eyes, the glare of the light. So, plastic thermos, has a grid, the handle, red and tan. Yeah, like a tan color, light tan color. Does anybody use thermoses anymore? My dad used to. I remember Mama making him a pot of coffee and pouring it in, and it was the metal ones, not the green metal type ones. It was, in the 70s, 80s, more of the 80s style. He used to take one with him because he worked on job sites. So, and my parents drank coffee morning, noon, and night. I swear they didn't drink anything else. Water, coffee, nothing. Coffee. I was making pots of coffee every day. I should be an excellent coffee maker, but today I don't remember how much scoops to put in. So this thermos is going to be $12, number 17. $12, number 17. In great shape. Like new. It looks like a little wear on the top there, but the inside, that looks all nice and clean, no scratches. The inside of the thermos looks really good. So $12, number 17 for the Aladdin thermos.
Thank you for that information, Vinny. I appreciate it, and I will note it in my
Oh, the picture. Okay.
frying pan.
Okay.
Yeah, he said it was Shawnee and the
I was
green.
gonna say this was a Shawnee thing. I was,
Shawnee do plastic.
yeah. When did they do plastic?
That's different.
So Shawnee don't do those no more. They started doing. Wait. Am I mixing two things now?
Abingdon
Oh, that was Evan. Okay, yeah,
doesn't do
yeah.
the
I'm trying to
pottery
make
anymore. It does plumbing. They went from pottery to plumbing.
plumbing, yeah, which is also strange, yeah.
Okay, dokie. I have a vintage sewing kit, Avon. It is to make a pillow. It is to make this pillow with the flowers and the wooden spinning wheel. It has your full instruction guide. And it has a beautiful pink fold out instruction booklet. And it is dated on it 1975. Avon Products 1975. Now this is a zippered pillowcase and it even comes with the zipper. It's so pretty and it is crewel, which means that the thread is made of wool. It is 100% wool thread. Let's see if we've got everything in here. Easy to follow instructions. Yep. Stamped design on 100% cotton sailcloth. Let's see. Whoop, come out here.
Yes, I need
Yes,
everything.
we've got that. Oops. Someone safety pinned it right here. Someone even started it and started working on the spinning wheel.
Mm.
So as you can see, it's pillow size because you're going to make it into a pillow. So we got this printed sailcloth. What else? The zipper. We have the zipper. And then the colorful crewel yarn, which is 100% virgin wool. We've got the thread here, and we've got thread in this beautiful old sack as well. We've got some extra in here. I don't see very much of this in the picture, so I think they may have picked this up to do something separate and put it together. And they bought their stuff from the American Handicrafts Company in 1975. They bought this yarn for 91 cents.
Wow.
That's how much this yarn costs, 91 cents. At the same time, they bought an easel from the American Craft Company in 1975, and it cost $39.41 with tax. So that receipt is in here. And then the last thing, pardon me, I must be allergic to wool, is this pack of crewel needles. Get this cute little pack, and one is still is in the is here on the printed pattern. I couldn't say it. Printed pattern there. They've got some piping in here. I don't know why, if it came from some other kit or this gets used. Wait, yes. Along this outer edge, there is piping. So the piping is already made there for you. So the Avon kit from 1975. Hold on, this pretty pink side it says. Yes, 1975. To make the pillow, it has all the pieces in it. It's going to be $10 letter O. $10 letter O for the Creative Needlecraft Crewel Embroidery Kit to make a pillow, and it is a 14-inch square pillow. $10 letter O.
Avon had ties with Benton at one time.
You know, I seem to recall a couple of the Avon specialty things were Fenton. Like I think the glass egg for Mother's Day that had the soap in it, it may have been Fenton. but I can't remember for sure.
And the Skin So Soft, I still have that. I still use that. It's great for mosquitoes.
It kills fleas on your dogs.
I use it for my dog too.
You can give your dog a Skin So Soft bath and it kills the fleas. So let me go back to Tammy while I put this kit back
Oh.
together.
Put this kit back together.
Yeah, because I want to keep it now.
So I had that little coffee thermos. Now I have this huge Coleman thermos. It stands 13.5 inches tall without the handle. It's one of these old water thermos. Or you can put your jungle juice in here. But it was loved and very used. It has some scrapes and the paint wear on it for the red. You can see some scratches on here like that. The bottom part is like a plastic. This is a tin metal, a tin handle, the lid, and this was fun. This is a cup in here. The inside. Now we have those. Of course, this is what for outdoor use, taking it for outdoors, because we have the fancy
Dad had one of those.
For the indoor use. Hello,
Hello,
Miss
Miss
Sarah.
Sarah.
I sold Avon too for a short time, believe it or not.
No, I
was an
believe it.
entrepreneur. I was always selling those home stuff.
Tupperware, home interior.
I've done Tupperware. I've done Avon, Creative Memories. I was real big into that. I think I did Pamper Chef.
Oh no!
I just have a bunch of parties because I had a friend doing it. I think
Did you do Amway?
No, I never did Amway.
Oh, thank goodness.
So, but cool little thermos. Could bring back some old time memories, kind of thing. Back when your grandparents had these. This is $18, number 18. $18, number 18.
Because Karen, it looks like something Robert and Lori would like.
Oh.
Look, y'all, all you people remembering Avon and Skin So Soft. Did y'all ever try to get in the bathtub after your mom had soaked in a Skin So Soft?
Did you bust your butt a few times?
Oh, yes, ma'am. Luckily, I wasn't as heavy then, so the falling didn't hurt as bad. But, oh, yeah. I wouldn't even take a bath. Yeah. I mean, she had to go in there and scrub the tub because I wouldn't get in the bathtub unless she did. Because I didn't like the way it felt. Blech.
Benny, you've done all these? I've never done 31. Amway, no. Amway's an older one. LaRue, that's a newer one. I've never done that one.
LuLaRoe.
Yeah.
That's close. Hey,
And
those things
MLM.
Those things helped a lot of Mary Kay, all that stuff helped a lot of ladies.
Mary Kay, that was another one I did. I sewed Mary Kay. I even got a big old chunk of ring from whatever level I was at.
Oh, Helen. I would love to have that. She has a Avon napkins and tablecloth, orange, black, witches, black cats. That's got to be beautiful. Oh no, Vinny didn't do those. He was just naming some of the companies out. Hey, my mother-in-law created her own. She sold Barbie clothes. She made up Barbie clothes samples and put them on Barbie dolls and put them in a box. And my husband and his brother used to go around the neighborhood with it and take orders. And she'd make clothes and sell it. Yes. And then she started a crocheting home party business where she had all these different crocheted items from clothes to animals to everything. And then she would have parties and it worked just like Tupperware. All crocheted stuff.
Cool. She had a thing going there. LaRue was LaRue. Well, that's a clothesline.
Yeah, LuLaRoe.
Pants, leggings was a lot of it. I never been to a party for that one though, but I've thrifted some of those clothes.
I never liked Mary Kay makeup. I didn't like it. And one year when my daughter was in dance team, the dance teacher obviously had a friend who sold Mary Kay because she decided each of the girls had to have a Mary Kay palette.
Oh.
That was what they were gonna, so that all their makeup matched.
I remember those palettes. Yeah.
So yeah, I had to fork out for one of those palettes. So Gary came home with this hand carved, and I'm assuming it's for toothpicks or something of that nature. It is carved out of stone, and it is the little evil monkeys.
Oh, I thought it was a face. I see it now.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. And it is carved out of stone. I don't
Oh.
know, soapstone or what. Measures 2 inches. So it's just a little nugget.
Are those
Just a little
toothpicks?
nugget. Everybody needs, yeah, those are toothpicks. Everybody
Are
needs,
those extra long toothpicks?
yeah, the ones
Okay,
I
I was
got,
like, they look really long.
yeah, the ones I got grabbed. Well, they came out of a thing that we got at water department, a toothpick thing, like one that you carry around with you,
Oh, uh-huh.
and so they're long.
That's some, yeah.
Yeah, that's some
I would
minute
have, I
carving,
would, how many stones would I go through before I got it right and I didn't chop off an ear or a finger,
or just
trying
break
to
the
carve
whole
that?
darn thing.
Yeah, yeah. Because that looks, yeah, that's kind of thin there.
Yeah, right. Look right there. See that? Look,
Oh, uh-huh.
it's not a hole. It's just very thin in that spot. So this little guy is going to be $6, letter S. $6, letter S.
I do still have a lot of the vintage jewelry that from Avon that back when I sold it. Do y'all remember Cleopatra and it was a Cleopatra line that what's her name? Blue eyes,
Elizabeth
dark hair,
Taylor.
black hair, huh?
Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor did for Avon a line, and it was Cleopatra, the earrings, the brooch, and I still have that stuff, and I've been tempted to bring it, but
Helen, I have a set of clip-on earrings and necklace on my eBay page that are, one is, it's like, they're like little leaves. They're very tiny, and each leaf alternates. One is a pink and one is a purple, but it's like a real soft, soft one. It's very pretty. You'll have to go on there and check it out.
oh, is it me, Mimi?
It's you. It's you.
I was watching your monkeys.
My
So,
monkey. Hey, don't be messing with my monkeys.
all right, here I have not so old, but I have a bunch of purses, so I'm just going to bring some from time to time. This is a knitted Saks purse. I forget
Oh,
what
it's a sack. That's nice.
that, yeah. And it has nice, pretty design on the inside, nice and bright. Shoulder purse. And it's, what is it called? A knit, crochet knit, whatever. But it has a pocket on the outside and a zipper pocket on this side. It has this sack label here and open pockets on the other side for your cell phone pins and whatnot right there. This is the width of it is about 12 inches across. The bag itself is 9.5 here. With the strap, it's 20, about 21 inches. Black. I'm gonna have to go see what he's barking about. Um, and this is
Is
going to
he
be,
outside?
no, he was in his cage napping. $15, number 19.
It
$15.
probably needs to get out and go to the bathroom.
Yeah. $15, number 19. Yeah, I'm going to let him out real quick while you go to yours.
Okie dokie.
And I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. So we found these last year. I've got a green one that is a different thing. But y'all, the little oil lamps, they're so cute. You see them, the ceramic ones with the roses on them a lot of times. But Gary and I found a couple that were so different. These are ceramic, and it's the cutest little spinning wheel with a little basket sitting underneath it. It's even open. And I had never seen these little ceramic ones. I was used to seeing the China ones, the porcelain ones, but not this bisky ceramic look. It is a little cross-threaded. It's got a little split there. But this is two different pieces. This is one piece, and then there is a little insert that twists in, and then you've got the top piece. And the chimney has a little, it's like a beading on the top. Now, it doesn't have a maker on it. The knob is, sometimes the knobs say something on them. This one doesn't have a saying, but I'll show you what's on it because sometimes the knobs mean something. I don't know what it is that they mean. But hello, come on. There you go. It's got like a crown on it. But what I thought was so cool about this one is it has its original price tag on it of 57 cents. That is different. So with the chimney, it stands 9.5 inches tall, and it is 4.25 inches at its widest. I personally think it would look pretty with a little silk ivy coming out of it, trailing down on it. I think that would be cute. Very, in the 70s, it was big to have that early American look in your house. They did a lot of wood and rocking chairs and uncomfortable furniture for the early American look, carved an eagle on everything. So this ceramic spinning wheel oil lamp is going to be $12. $12, and it's letter Q. $12, letter Q for the spinning wheel.
Me?
You.
I'm on my last one. Are you on your last one?
Yeah, I will have the last one after you.
Okay. All right. Next I have up is another purse, a little beaded purse, crocheted with the beads mixed in, and a little bit of jingle.
Oh man, a little girl would love that purse. Well, a big girl would love that purse, but
And it's a pull string.
I'm surprised your granddaughter did not steal that.
Yeah. She's just now getting into purses, but yeah, she's already stolen a couple of purses. We've done this. I don't know if she's seen this one. She probably didn't even know it was a purse. This is 10 inches tall, and it's about 6 inches wide. There is no cloth on the inside, but lovely little colored beads. So this is definitely a newer style than some of these were back in the day. And this is going to be $12, number 20. $12, number 20.
You know, your granddaughter or daughter, whatever, carries that to school. Everybody else is going to want one, and they'll never find one.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you know how them girls are. If one brings something new and cool, they
That,
all
yes,
want to have it.
you could start
Yep.
a fad, definitely.
Exactly. Okay, I have something very special. Very special. Bringing it just because you are my friends, and I'd like one of my friends to be able to get this. Okay. It's Keurig coffee. I bought this on Monday. Like, I've been drinking the McDonald's brand, the Cafe con Leche, and it is so good. And so I thought, well, I would try this caramel vanilla cream from Green Mountain, and I didn't like it. I don't think I like the vanilla. So there's one out of it. There's one pod out of it. I don't know if any of y'all buy Keurigs when you go to estate sales and that sort of thing. I do. This did not come from the estate sale. This came from Kroger. So
And it's caramel apple, a caramel vanilla apple.
caramel vanilla cream.
Mm.
So if anybody who has purchased something today would like this, I paid, what did I pay for it? I paid $9 for it. It's got one pod out of it. If you will give me $4, you can have these. Because I would like to get some of my money back, but you know. So $4 for the vintage Green Mountain Coffee Keurig pot. Karen, chasing vintage? You got it. No, I think she wants.
I was going to say, I'll try it too if they
wants
don't.
your number 4 because this is letter R. So I don't know if she wants your number 4 or if she wants my coffee.
number 4 is already sold, so she's wanting that.
Okay, she's wanting the coffee. All right. I got you, Karen. Thank you very much. And that was my last item.
Okay. Well, y'all know what time it is.
Oh my God.
And I go first. All right, speed round. So I'm going to try to do this quickly. We had the salt and pepper. Again, if you weren't here at the beginning and you want to know more, since we're just throwing it up there and you want to know more about it, just let us know and I will stop and tell you more details about that. Salt and pepper shakers was $6, number 1. $6, number 1. The planter, Tanala planter with a bird on it, it is $10, number 3. $10, number 3. We have the girl, the waffle girls salt and pepper shaker. It is $8, number 6. $8, number 6. We had the mid-century glasses with the boats, Libby glasses with the boats on it. They are $9, number 7. $9 for the pair, number 7. Grandma and grandpa plates. Oh, decorative plates. Oh. Ask your grandparents. These for the pair is $14, number 8. $14, number 8. Then the journal book of life. This starts from start to finish. I mean, birth to marriage. I don't know if there's death
start to finish. I like it.
And it is $9, number 9. $9, number 9. We had the leather purse, or no, it's actually a liquor bottle holder, golf bag.
Nice gift for Father's Day.
Nice gift, especially if he's a golfer, right? $18, number 10. $18, number 10. And then we had these funky composite pictures, which this was A, C, I think, yeah, C, D, NE. If you're interested in one of those, I can show you better detail if you are. And then we had the napkin rings, which these are really nice. The napkin rings. Let me show you a better side picture. They sit flat. They are $12, number 13. $12, number 13. The canisters, the plastic canisters, are $25, number 16. $25, number 16. This thermos was $12, number 17. The bigger Coleman thermos with the spout, it is $18, number 18. And then our purses, the sack purse, which is $15, number 19. And the beaded purse, $12, number 20. And those are mine. And moving you over.
Okay. The first thing I have is the RS Prussia 3-footed bowl. It is $6, letter G. $6, letter G. Then I have the casserole serving spoon from Korea in a Jenna pattern. It's $10, letter A. Jen Fizz, I see you for letter G. Writing you down. The casserole spoon for $10, Korea. And that's letter A. And then I have the stainless steel Japan pie server, $10, letter F. I have the Pisces earring holder, and it is $10, letter H. I have the, oops, don't have that. I have the Hula Girl, and she is $18, letter P. $18, letter P. Then we have the set of bar glasses. There is 3. They do not come with the items inside of it. This one has a little more wear on it. There's 2 green ones and an orange one. 2 green ones and an orange one, and they are $12, letter B. $12, letter B. We have the advertising ephemera piece that is the thermometer, although the thermometer doesn't work. Last calendar date was December 1983, and it is $10, letter E, as an elephant. Let's see. We have the Holly Hobby 1979 Japan trinket dish. She is $6, letter L. Yeah, Helen, you could put the Hula Girl in your man cave. Then we have the Kitchen Prayer napkin holder. She is Japan, and she is $12, letter V. $12, letter V. We have the ceramic doorknobs. The red one is W, and the blue one is D, as in Doris. Yes, I have her down for letter G. Thank you, Vinny. The Shawnee Bluebird picture. Vinny said it was Shawnee. And it is $14, letter M. $14, letter M. The Avon pillow kit you saw, $10, letter O. The carved stone, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil, toothpick holder, $6, letter S. And the ceramic early American style vintage oil lamp, $12, letter Q. And that's it. That's all.
That's all, folks. Whoa. Y'all want to see us that close?
How are my pores?
Well, thank you guys for joining us today. Remember, I'm doing a drop sale tomorrow. It is all brooches, so if you're interested in that, that's what it's going to be. And a sale with me and Dave tomorrow. Yeah, and that will be it for this week for me.
And then we will get all the big boxes ready, and we will invoice everyone. So.
And how is your repurposing book coming along, Miss Martha?
As well as your paperback version of your dictionary.
Hey, mine is in the process. It's all in here in writing somewhere.
Well, maybe mine's in the lurker lounge too, right next to yours.
Oh, yeah. Somebody got to keep track of that one.
Karen, will you ask Linda to organize our book sale in the lounge?
Yeah, Linda's a person to ask.
Yes.
What time tomorrow? My drop sale will be at 5 o'clock Eastern and 4 o'clock Central. So that will pop. That's a drop pre-recorded sale. So you would be putting the comments in the. If you claim something, you'd put it in the comments below, and the first person to
zip
claim.
through it real quick and
Find what you want.
Yeah.
So you could be the first one. And there's
cheating
cheating ways about it.
Don't even wait to zip through the whole thing. As soon as you find one you want, type in you want that one and hit enter. You can do a separate comment for each one as you keep going.
Listen to her telling y'all the sneaky ways of doing it. And then we're back here, David and I, at 7 Central, 8 Eastern for our live sale.
That's because they're my friends. I'm going to tell them the way to do it.
But yeah, it's all brooches. And if y'all didn't see my last drop sale last week, on Thursday, it was all mugs and teacups. So I did theme drops.
There. I'm putting my YouTube channel in. If you are not subscribed to me, please do so. I am up to 773. I actually got some subscribers when I was out hauling, the thrifting. Two or three people saw me filming, and they're like, "What's your YouTube channel?"
Oh.
And they sat right there and pulled me up and said, "You got one more subscriber." I was like,
cool. They knew right away that you were a YouTuber? That's funny.
Because I was filming, so. And I'm like, do you have a YouTube channel? And none of them did.
Oh.
Yes, Martha needs 1,000 subs. Yes.
And Karen is trying to get to 500. She's at 381.
Karen needs 500.
You're at what? How many?
773.
I'm only 2 away from 2,400.
Woo! Is there 2 people who make sure they check right now?
Y'all go get y'all's friends and invite them over.
If you're not, because YouTube will unsubscribe you. Every day we lose 4 subscribers.
Yeah, it is a slow process. It is so slow. And I love what Karen's doing. She's got a jar full of gadgets that she's going to do a giveaway at her 500.
Hi, Helen.
Good evening.
Bye, Helen.
Bye, Helen. So, well, thank you guys for coming and joining us and staying with us this long. And yes, if you're not already subscribed to any of us, Karen's trying to get 500. We need to get Martha to 1,000. She's been lollygagging. I'm telling you, the more you put out, you guys, the more you get noticed, and it gets in that algorithm. If you post every, once a day, twice, well, YouTube, we ain't gonna post twice a day. But if you
What?
post once every 2 days, it helps with the algorithm thingy.
I ain't got time for that. Y'all gonna have to love
I
on me
know.
once
Well,
a
neither
day
do
for a
I.
week.
That's why I ain't moving anywhere. I've been bad about it too. Look at me. I'm behind on
Yeah, yeah,
videos.
yeah. Helen says, "Put out, guys. We got to put out more, Tammy, so we
Put out.
get subscribers." Look,
That
let it
is
be
a
known.
good little catchphrase I'm putting out, y'all.
Let it be known that Martha puts out.
Sure, you put a creative title. That's the other thing. Creative titles. That
Okay. When I went to the convention, okay, people that know me at the convention going, saw your video, a quickie in the morning, huh? That was, I swear, for 3 days, that's all I heard was quickie in the morning.
Yes, and you know what? I imagine you should have all kinds of clickbait, girl, because you could come up with them. You're good at
That's
it.
all I'm gonna do
Y'all,
from
I
now
have to go to
on.
David. I asked David, he's got that
Tomorrow's
innuendo
video is
mind.
gonna be Martha puts out.
That's a good one, too. You need to have G's face in there popping in. you know, you
No,
know.
tomorrow is a shop with me, so I think it's gonna have to be Martha gets around.
You did? Is this over the weekend? Video from over the weekend?
No, this is from the weekend before.
Okay, okay.
So I've
Because
got
I know this past weekend was getting around. It was
so
getting around.
I got a shop one, and then I've got the haul from that, and then I've got a shop one, and I've got the haul from that.
You might not get the right viewers, but you'll get some viewers.
Quick count.
Okay, you guys,
Helen
we're
didn't
gonna
know she liked day sex.
who?
Helen, I guess that's us.
Yeah, I need more catchy phrases like that, definitely.
I thought you were gonna say, "Yeah, I need more day sex."
I'm not David, I'm Tammy.
Oh, Dave needs more day sex. I get it.
Day, night, brunch, dinner. Helen. Who? For Helen? Helen's that
No,
way?
Karen. Karen. She's telling Helen. She's
Oh,
day, night, brunch, dinner.
that's funny. Y'all funny now. Okay, you guys, we will let y'all go. I hope to see y'all tomorrow. Be sure to check out my drop sale from last week and tomorrow's drop sale. So we'll
Thanks,
see y'all
guys.
next week, tomorrow, and then next week here with me and Martha with two chicks in a chat, y'all.
And watch for our videos.
Bye,
Let's
you
see
guys.
what we put out.
Right.